Wait. I hear myself twice. We're not ready for karaoke yet, so I don't have to hear myself twice, but hello! Gao morning, Gao afternoon, and Gao evening! Brother, isn't it so weird to see myself in broad daylight? I'm like, Bigfoot. What out the big feet? But cryptic! I'm cryptic! Bye, hi, Recom! Thank you so much for joining me for another Tippa stream on a... It's already the end of the week. I'm a little sad about that now that I think about it, but I won't think about it too harshly. But I hope you cubs are having an awesome, super duper heck of a whole week going on for you. There's so much that we need to catch up with. Like the past 6 weeks of being in Texas, going to New York, breaking dimensions, brother. There's really so much to do and so much to catch up with. I am so excited. I have all the images. If I'm feeling courageous, I'll do a hand cam. And then after, so I can show you my cool merch and be like, wow, Tippa, you make really poor financial decisions. And I'll be like, wow, thanks for the reminder. No, I'm just kidding. I might have keyed them to any full Moko stuff because I really want to make a Ina bag. So I'm just like, oh, please let me have this. Anyway, but after that, we'll do a little bit of karaoke. So yeah. That's pretty much the plan for today. I know we're starting off much earlier than usual. I mean, I guess in comparison to the past, 6 weeks, it's like, yeah, this is really early. But I kind of estimated today being a really super duper long stream. 6 hours, maybe? Well, maybe not 6, but anywhere between 3 to 6 hours. So I really want to give it enough time, okay? Okay. But let me say my hellos. Life will be good, and we'll catch up because honestly, being here is like super surreal. I'm not gonna lie to you. The past 6 weeks, maybe 7 at this point, I felt like I disassociated because I look back and I'm like, that wasn't 6 weeks. And then I remember I lived in that moment. I'm like, oh brother, it was 6 weeks, and I'm like, my memory is so bad. That's why I have like these little photo threads. I'm so bad with social media. Like, I don't update my personal. But for VTubing, I'm always happy to share. But like, if I didn't take those photos, I would have never remembered. Anyway, but we'll get to that. But let me say my highs and my hellos and But yeah, thank you so much for bearing with me. I started a little bit late because I had more technical issues. Whoa, Tippa, that's nothing new. I'm like, yeah, I know, okay. But because today we're doing some karaoke. Okay, hear me out. hear me out, okay? Remember how I updated my computer and I changed drives because I was working on like 500 gigabytes or something, and that wasn't enough room because games are like 300. That situation a few months ago. Well, it turns out I accidentally deleted everything off Waterdough, which is the program I use when I do my study streams. And if you were here for last karaoke, it was like very immersive, basically. Or not immersive, but we were in like a little 3D room. The screens were showing in the background. I was just like, yeah, this is so cool. I put hours of hard work into this, and I deleted it. So when I remembered that, oh yeah, Tippa, you know how you were dying yesterday and you said, hey, today's Tippa could do it in the morning, just wake up early? That's all I was doing this morning. So by the time I figured out my life, I still haven't, but by the time I figured out my life enough to make it okay for today's stream, yeah, I basically it was 11, and I was like, I have to make eggs. If I do not eat, I will not survive for this stream. I will not survive the winter. And so that's why it took so long. Teehee, technical difficulties. I'm so sorry. But that's nothing new, so it's fine. It's whatever. Anyway, let me say my hellos. Hi, Robo. Hi, welcome. Let's go. Hi, welcome on in. Welcome. Hi, FTW. Go. Nyan. Welcome in. Welcome. Hi, Rans. Hi. Welcome in as well. Welcome. welcome! Hello! I want to hear about everything. Brother, you're gonna hear everything until I forget. And then, like, later in this week, I'm like, Cubs, did I tell you this story? Hey, Cubs, what about this story? So definitely look forward to it. And Tom, hi, gamer! Cubs, did you know? did you know? I got to meet Tom at Breaking Dimension. Sorry, Tom, if that's not the information you want, but I don't know. But look what the look what the Bearcat dragged in, brother. I always drag myself. That's the secret. Well, hi Tom, welcome. Nice to see you in the flesh, and also nice to see you in the VTubing space flesh. Yay! I like when they broke those dimensions. Same. You know, it really wasn't the same. I was trying to explain to like my friends when they were like, how was your trip? I'm like, the concert was great. I'm gonna reiterate this again. The concert was great. I really like how much depth that they put into it, so you could see like the distinction between the stage and the models. But when I looked at the recordings for it, I'm like, oh, it doesn't look. It looks nice. It's still good. You get the angles, especially if there's a tall guy in front of you. But like, I was just like, oh, it's not the same. So I'm really happy that I had the opportunity. Huge shout outs to Aura again, which I am crying, begging on my knees, being like, Aura, I love you. Thank you so much. I also got to meet Aura. This is like, I'm going out of order now, but like, it would not be possible without it, you know? I had a guy dressed up as Pamu in front of me. That's crazy. No, I felt so bad because I was with Ryan, and Ryan had like sat behind these really tall guys, and I was gonna say, hey, do you think they would switch with us? Sometimes I have this like weird thing where I'm like, I'm oddly courageous enough to talk to people if I know it's gonna better the group, but if it's gonna better me, I stand there in silence being like, maybe I don't deserve better. This is what I get. No, but I was just like, well, Ryan, we could just tell them to move. We're sitting in like the back, and you know, they could see past us. It's fine. And she's like, no, it's okay. So all concert, we were standing staggered. Like half her body was in front of me. And we were enjoying the concert together. So that was absolutely hilarious. Definitely a highlight. Oh, bro, the whole concert was a highlight. I'm gonna reiterate this, and then I'm gonna catch up for chat. Me and Ryan dressed up as Fumoko, and all we got was bao baos. We got so many bao baos. We were told to take pictures with like various merches. Like someone had like a mokoko going, Hwah! And it's like, can you take a photo with the sign? Can we take a photo together? I felt like a celebrity. I love cosplay. Someone took a checky of us, like a Polaroid. I was like, what's going on? Like, they didn't give us the Polaroid. They just took the Polaroid and said, thanks. Where's that photo going? What? And I think my favorite thing that I will reiterate is that when we were leaving the concert, we kept getting bao bao da, bao bao, bao bao. One guy was like, Fumoko, you get home safe, okay? Yeah, and we're like, well, dude, and Ryan turns around and she's like, yeah, I will. And I had to like squat, like I panicked. I tell you, fight or flight mode came on in, because if you're ever in New York, you know how sometimes they have like the storage for the basements and they have the doors open or whatever. Normally they're closed, and it was open. There was an orange cone, but Ryan, being as clumsy as she is, did not see the cone, turned her head to say thanks to the guy, and I had to, if I could reiterate whatever pose I did, I just like got into a squat white stance, and I put out my hands to be like, Ryan, stop! She like froze. I'm like, Ryan, you were gonna fall into this basement. And she's like, yeah, you're right. How funny would that have been if this guy told me to get home safe and I just fell in there? And I'm like, yeah, so funny. I think the worst part is that Vacha is one of the cubs that you see pretty frequently. And they were there to probably have a better retelling of the story. But I literally was just in such a panic. I'm like, my friend is gonna die in front of me, and it will change the course of my entire being. Anyway, but yeah, concert was good. Anyway, sorry, let me catch up. So sorry. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Just need to get on. Oh, can I tell you? I'm gonna stop. But let me tell you, going in cosplay in public transportation, I know no one in New York cares, but gosh darn it, did I care. Anyway, I'm done. Okay. Rancor, hi, welcome. Oh, Rancor, thank you for being so sweet. I said I was gonna be late, and I said, please don't judge me. And they're like, we'll just say Gal Gal, and you're great. Thank you. My self-esteem up here, baby. Thank you. Oh my goodness, hi Ninja, hi, welcome back. Thank you. Hi Sunny as well. Hi, welcome. Hi Tips. Hi Sunny. I hope Yeehaw Land treated you good. It did. I saw Baz here. I owe Baz my life. Also, Baz, I got you some stuff, but that's a later conversation. Thank you for that, Pat. Thank you. Oh my goodness. But Sunny says, I hope Yeehaw Land treated you good. Are you back to Daylight Assassin job now? Not yet. What? Yeah, I think I got you an Ina thing. I went to the Lunar Festival. That's a long story. TLDR, me and Ryan sat there for an hour at that pop-up shop, and I was just like, we need full moko. And we ended up getting it. We had a sweet shinkishi, like the little boards. But and I was like, okay, Ryan, if somehow we don't get Mokoko for you, well, hear me out. We could just sell it online, and it looks like it's worth $150. So guess what? You'll be able to buy Mokoko if anyone puts it up. So it's gonna be okay. Yay! But thankfully, there was someone who's like, I will only trade this Mokoko if you have Suise. And we're like, we have her. And he's like, no shot. And we're like, yeah, we have her. We'll switch for you if you trade Mokoko. And they're like, yeah, so it all worked out. I love the Hololive community. I like VTuber in general, but like the Hololive community has been nothing but like very sweet and very kind to us for both this pop-up event. Someone gave us a Mokoko sticker. I'm like, brother, you paid $5 for this. $5 is a lot of money. Please trust me on this. Do you want to exchange anything? And I felt so bad because the guy was also like, hey, I'm looking for full Moko stuff, but because the Mokoko sticker was the only thing we were missing, we kind of gave up on the charms. He was like, you could just have it. And Ryan was pogging out. We were so happy. We ended up adding a bunch of the people that we met on Discord, because normally I feel like with cosplayers you like exchange Instagrams. But for whatever reason, Hololive members, I'm like, yeah, can we just exchange Discord? It's gonna be weird if they're gonna see me like, yeah, this girl that I randomly met, she streams? That's gonna be a conversation for later. But it's just been so nice. Anyway, sorry, that was a tangent. No! Anyway, Sunny, you never even answered your question. Are you back to that Daylight Assassin job? How did I get there? Oh, because I was thinking Baz. No, I'm back to work on the 10th, so I have about one more week. I'm not looking... Oh. Sorry, I dropped something. I'm not really looking forward to going back to work or school. I don't want to do anything, can I be honest with you? I need a vacation for the vacation, okay? Because I am still exhausted and my toesies still hurt too. That's a whole nother story that I actually won't get into. Just a lot of walking, you know? But yeah, I'll let you cubs know, or when you see my schedule starting a little bit later. Excuse me. You'll know I'm probably at work. Boo! Boo! Anyway, hi Kino, hi, welcome! Hi Bo, hi, welcome! Hi Gala, hi Luna, hi, welcome! Hi Baz officially, hi, welcome! Chino! Brother! Gamer! My love! Hello! In capitals and in voice. Brother, are you joining the side of Twitch now? I would be so ecstatic if you're like, yeah, I'm a Twitch streamer now, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I can raid into you, let's go. But yeah, Cubs, if you haven't checked out Achio, please, Mulberry, please check them out. They are a VTuber. They stream on YouTube, but they obviously have an account on Twitch because they're typing here. But they're super duper cute, so please check them out. Thank you. Hi gamers, welcome on in. Welcome. I know the Bearcat, the urban legend. Hi Paul, hi, welcome. And Rin says, very polite, how are ya? We missed you. You're very big and excited. Wait, huh? I'm very big. Wait, huh? And I'm excited for all you gotta do. Yeah! I'm so excited. Honestly, there's so much to catch up with. So that's why, like I said, today probably is gonna be a chunky stream. Anyway, he says, hi gamer, welcome! Scuff stream? No scuff stream. I won't lie to you, I feel like I'm lagging slightly. My frames have randomly dropped on model tracking, not to be fourth wall breaky, but I feel a little bit slower. Huh? I'll just ignore that until something changes, you know? Or maybe it's because I have... maybe because I have 20 tabs. Huh. Anyway. It's a cinematic 24 FPS? But why? Why? Oh, whatever. Anyway, it's okay, because guess what? I'm using another tracking. I'm gonna be using Waterdo for karaoke stream, and though I'm not really a big fan of how Waterdo tracks, I like the gimmick you'll see me Cubs use in a little bit, and I will just be very, like, weirdly bouncy for some reason. So I'll just accept whatever tracking I could get right now. It was better than me earlier, where I'm like, Waterdo's not tracking my tracking at all. Why? And I just stood there for an hour being like, wah, 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 and like hitting my head against the wall, trial and error and things. Brother, I need my own dedicated tech support. I cannot keep running into these technical support issues so frequently. But to be fair, I am officially back on my own computer and my own streaming, so maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe my computer hates me, has a grudge against me. It's like, Tippa, you've been gone for so many weeks. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, today's stream, hopefully not gonna be as scuffed as, you know, what you would think. Anyway. Hi, Mr. Gray. Hi, welcome. And Rebel says, how was it to see Baby Peas again? She is so sweet. She is the love of my life, easily. No competition. She was mad at me the first day. The first day I got back, I'm hugging her, I'm kissing her, and she doesn't want any of it. I mean, not because she's a cat, but like normally when I hug her, she purrs. She was not having it. Total stranger, basically, vibes. But the next day was much better, so I'm really happy about that, you know? Oh, thank you so much for the 20 stream stick. I appreciate it very, 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 very much. Thank you, and welcome on in. Welcome. Isaac, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for the head pat. Thank you so much for the welcome back. I appreciate it very, 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 very much. And hi, Apple, hi. Thank you also for the head pat. Thank you. Eh? Volt says you saved someone from being isekai. I did! I really did! I would have not known what to do. She would have been okay. Imagine going to the hospital as Mokoko though. No, I'm just kidding. That's not even a situation I want to imagine. But it's just the idea of like, oh gosh darn it. Like, please, we survived this song, please. Please, this is preventable, please. Oh no, Monte, I'm sorry. Monte says me tuning into stream for a chill time with Tip. Tip's screaming, stop! Sorry. All the vibes here I will provide from here on out. I will be the super chillest, so cool, no yelling for the next 5 minutes. I can promise you that. Go! Aura! See, it's not yelling. It's really gargling in there. I don't know if that means anything. Sorry. Aura, hi. Alright, thank you so very much. Happy birthday on number 2. Ho Hecky Moms Gamer. Nice to see you. I was just catching up a little bit. I was telling them how Ryan almost fell into a manhole. And how breaking dimensions was so cool. And you know, what does breaking dimensions mean to you, you know? I hope everything's super duper well and that you officially recovered, seeing how it's already Wednesday, my cubs. Like, holy heck, why is it Wednesday already? Time is passing too quick. I want to enjoy my vacation, okay? Okay. Ooh. And Luna, oh my gosh, Gamer! Thank you so much for the 80 stream sheet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To the CDT and now back to the EDT. I know, it was so crazy. I actually ran into some people who were EDT time zone while I was in CDT, and they're like, oh, it's kind of late. And I'm like, oh, brother, I normally don't even stream at this time. Don't worry. Hope to see you when I'm back at my normal streaming time. I've yet to see them yet, but that's okay. We're easily adjusting, and we're only exactly 30 minutes in. Yay! So cool. So exciting. Anyway, let me take a quick sip of my tea really quick, and I will continue to yap away. Hold on. I was so responsible today. Not only do I have a giant pitcher of water beside me because I was too lazy to wash my water bottle and don't want to repeat the situation where I had difficulty swallowing, but I also made myself tea today to, you know, soothe the throat and be ready for karaoke! Yay! I'm so excited about it. Oh, also, before I forget. Nadang! Anyway, hi Double, hi, welcome on in, Gamer, welcome. Howdy Tippa, howdy Gamer, howdy Tippa the cowgirl and the New Yorker, welcome back home, thank you! I am so happy to be home. I'm so happy to be laid in my own bed. I'm so happy to be looking at baby Peas being like, you are my baby. I get to pet you, I love you, I love you so much. Oh my goodness. Hi, but welcome. Thank you so much, Double. I appreciate it. Hi, Robert. Hi, welcome in as well. Tropical Fun. Hi, welcome. Joining the stream has plenty of advantages. The chance to grow extra cuteness, the honor of dedicating every living second to being adorable, and the glory of possibly being cuddled. Exactly! Nuzzles XD. Or X3. Oh my goodness. Lena says, deny social media, return to forums? You know how much I'm kind of craving forums right now? I don't know why. I actually had to go into a quote-unquote forum. You know how Discord has like a forum format now? I had to go on Waterdo for a little bit. Please don't stalk me on Waterdo. Their Discord, because I'm like, hey guys. So you know how I was telling you I was having all these technical difficulties with the karaoke setup? Well, remember when I had deleted everything I was gonna use this morning to recreate it? But for whatever reason, I couldn't use my mouse to scroll in or out or rotate stuff, and I'm like, brothers, am I stupid? Like, what is the issue? And I, like, again, banged my head on the wall for probably 30 minutes before I'm like, I'm just gonna go in the Discord and ask. And someone was like, did you look at the camera settings? And I said, no. My issue was because I was only using the environment and didn't have my actual character in the environment. That was the reason why I couldn't zoom in and out, because the camera settings were to zoom in orbit around a character, but it couldn't do anything if there was no character there. And it was just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I even wrote this, but thank you for helping me solve my problem, because I have no idea. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, oh my gosh. Sorry, let me keep scrolling, catching up, because I'm just like, that was just my morning. Oh my goodness. Why do I have 20 tabs open, FTW says? Alright, so I have 3 tabs dedicated to the mangas I'm reading. One of them being Oshinoko. I'm also still reading that one. I'll just link it over. Maria's Judgment. This is the one about the mother seeking revenge about her son who was bullied. It's an interesting read. And I'm still believing and trying to gaslight myself to read Delicious in Dungeon, just because I'm like, I really enjoyed the anime and I want to finish it, so that's that. I have 4 tabs about YouTube, don't ask me. I have a Netflix tab, I'm waiting to get kicked out of this account. I have a things to do list, I have Twitter, I have Twitch open, I have karaoke open, and I have all the tabs I'm going to show you with the photos and whatnot from the trip. So yeah, probably about 20. Anyway, I just like to believe that I like to keep myself busy, and I feel like once I close these, it's one of those things of like the out of sight, out of mind mentality. And no, don't, what do you call it? Praise me for having this really dumb tab open. It's literally a Google Doc. Because I'm like, brother, if I don't write this down somewhere, and I usually have it on a whiteboard in front of me, but this whiteboard has so many things on it, and I can't find the eraser right now, that I'm just like, I'm just gonna open this and have this tab open for the rest of my life until all the tasks on here are done. Excuse me. Brother, am I digesting? Oh, I am. I did just eat. I'm like, why am I so full? Brother, this is such a comparison to New York. I don't know if you Cubs have the same issue, but when you go to events or, oh god, especially conventions for whatever reason, I just don't eat. Like, I could survive off like one bottle of water and like a Pop-Tart. And I'm good for the day. And that's how New York felt. And I was staying with one of my family members who was super duper sweet, mind you. But she wanted to go out to eat with us, and she's like, okay, but I don't want to overlap with places that you've gone already. So where did you go? And we're like, we didn't go anywhere. We paid $18 for 6 like stupid bao buns that weren't even bao buns. They were like small little dumplings. Like, I'm telling you, if you put your index and, oh my gosh, your index finger and your thumb together and make a circle, that is how big those bao buns were. Ryan got 6 of those for $18 because we paid at con price, because we realized, hey, maybe doing 4 hours at the artist alley is actually physically exhausting, and maybe we should eat before we die or go to the concert. These tiny buns are like $3 each, and then technically they're $9 because me and Ryan split the cost. And I'm like, brother, I was getting robbed. It is such the most unfortunate thing. It was not tasty either. But it was just so funny to be going out without food. But now that I'm home, I'm like, brother, I'm always hungry. I need to eat something. But while I was like in the excitement and the adrenaline of just being there, I'm like, we gotta go, go, go. But yeah, that was definitely something. Anyway, Bao says, thanks for the relaxing chill stream tip. I'm still recovering from Aqua's sadness. I am too. And my Twitter feed is just filled with Aqua, and I actually really do like Aqua. I didn't get into a lot of her like clips and her content and whatnot, but I like her voice. I like that she's been able to achieve a lot of things, such as, you know, getting a visual novel, which is crazy still to think about, having like her own official quote-unquote game / visual novel. She is so cute, and really I was able to skim through her VOD. I'm so happy that she was able to do all these performances. I really liked her performance with Pekora, and I'm just happy. I'm happy for her that if this is the direction she wanted to take, that she was so loved and celebrated, you know? There's not many opportunities where people can do that, I guess, which sounds really sad. I feel like a lot of people just kind of get terminated rather than, you know, kind of going out with like a final hurrah. So to see something like this was very, very, very sweet. Honestly, I didn't even realize it was going to be so early in the morning. I think it was around 10 EDT, so it wasn't too bad, but like, oh. I'll sit down and be able to watch it soon, but I'm hoping the best for everyone recovering with Aqua's graduation. I think it's one of those situations where it's like, oh, don't be sad because it's wait, what? How does the quote say? Don't be sad because it's happening? I don't know. Be happy because it happened? Sorry, there's no disrespect in that statement. I just actually really cannot remember the original. Don't be sad because it's over, smile because it happened. Exactly. Thank you, Zero. Thank you. And thank you, Zero, for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 3 years plus 2 months. Thank you so much for the 38 whole hecky months. Official resub after the official return stream from the official Yeehaw land. Yeah, from the official New Bearcat City. I agree. Thank you, Zero. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your continued support. And thank you for helping me with the code, because my brain is like... My brain is still loading. Soft screens for everyone. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay, Runs. Don't worry, Runs. It's like your throat's gonna bother you and you're gonna be streaming and hype for 6 hours. Brother, I would not have it any other way. Hi, Seek. Hi, Gow Gow. And welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Aos Gamer. Hi, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hi, Gamer. I hope you're doing super duper duper well. Oh my goodness. Bolt says, Tippa's got things to do on our browser. I do. Hi, Faust. Hi, Gamer. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, Galmer. Galmer, thank you. Thank you! Eh? Double says, go. Hi, Roselli! Wait. Double says, is the VOD for the stream gonna be up after you do karaoke or no? This is what I'm gonna do realistically. Sorry, I'm thinking. 2 separate streams. So I'm gonna have a Yap VOD, which is gonna be all this, and when we do the karaoke, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to end a stream and make another stream, so in case I get trouble for that second stream for God knows whatever reason, copyright, I can at least delete the VOD if I have to, but I will try to keep it up. Of course some of the music might be muted though, so haha, tee ho ho. So I look forward to that. I used to archive my VODs because I didn't want to get in trouble with karaoke stuff and copyright stuff. And I know there's kind of been more of a bigger thing with it now that there's a Twitch category for DJing. And apparently karaoke's never been allowed. Excuse me? But I don't know. As long as I don't get like banned from Twitch, I don't think it matters, you know? Anyway. Aura says, dude, Tipa, I literally ate nothing on Saturday. Brother! My brother in arms! Same. Oh, it's so fun. So fun. That's really the con lifestyle. But Roselli Gamer, thank you so much for the 49 oh my gosh, the big almost 5-0. That's thank you so much for the 49 hecky mums. Thank you. Welcome. Wow, Valk. Thank you. Valk. I'm so back. What is that quote from Terminator? I won't be back. And that's me. I'm back right now. Let's go. Thank you, Roselli. I was just thinking about you the other day because I ended up talking to a mutual and they're like, I'm gonna be here at this very popular event, and I'm like, I want to join. All my friends are going to insert said event here, and I'm just sad that I can't join because I have school. No, I don't have school. Oh, I have a school event that I cannot miss because it's an actual graduation requirement, so I lose it every time I think about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm about to lose it! But it's okay. Daija Booty, take photos for me and I'll live vicariously. Let's video call or something and be like, oh my gosh, the gang's all there. Guys. Anyway. Tazzle! Tazzle! Thank you so very much, Gamma, for the tier 1 for 15 wacky muffs. Thank you! Thank you! Welcome back, Tippa. Big fan here? Big fan! Brother, where were you in New York? I needed the biggest fan. In New York, it was so hot. It was... Wait, let me get the conversion. Oh, sorry. Those are my glasses. It was about 82 degrees Fahrenheit or 27 degrees Celsius. Brothers, I was not expecting that kind of temperature when I was at New York. I was like, oh, it's gonna be like 67 or like 19 degrees Celsius. It's gonna be cool. No, it was pretty warm. I was sweating. I felt so bad because I was like, I need a fan. And I ended up actually buying a little fan from Anime NYC that had a full Moko fan, so that was really cute. Until it broke when I was trying to fan one of the guys that I ran into who's going to Breaking Dimensions because it was a whole story. It's a whole story, okay? Either way, it broke and it fell on the subway floor and I'm like... I'm a germaphobe. I'll grab it because I know I paid money for this fan, but I will no longer fan you or try not to touch this ever again because the subway is so gross. The streets of New York are so gross. So, yeah. Anyway. What was I saying? Anyway, so yeah, a fan. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Tassel. Hi, Tassel. I gave you a shout out really quick, but yeah, it was so hot. I felt so bad because for the 3 days that I kept meeting people, I was sweaty. I was sweaty on Saturday because of the person, a Bearcat that I am, and I got there in a jean jacket, and I'm like, what do you mean it's wait? What was the conversion again? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. What do you mean it's 7? What? Let's use this time for an inhalation of air because your girl needs the oxygen here. Also, I'm sniffly. Hold on. Notice me, brother. Yeah! Yeah! Oh my god! Hi, Rip. Hi, welcome. Rip, hi! Rip! Rip, how are you? Rip, I hope you're making 1 billion years of progress in Elden Ring. I'm so happy every time I get to see you stream and be alive and chatting and seeing your Twitter posts and yeah. But thank you, Rip. Thank you so much for the 46 hecking months of, oh my gosh, your support as a sugar bear. I appreciate it very much. Oh my goodness, gamer. How I love you so much. I missed you too. You know how much Rip, I know it sounds stupid. It's not stupid because I care and I love you. But I actually had brought you up, I think, like several times over. I have no idea why the several times over, but when I got to catch up with my aunt, I was talking about like you and New, because we were just like, oh my gosh, we made so many friends, doing this thing called VTubing, and we actually got to go visit them and where they live. Like no way in heck I would have probably ever gone to the EU, other than to like mark it off my list. But the idea that I went for friends that I met online that I've known for years, and they trusted me to the point that they came to Bearcat Mountain first, it still blows my mind, mind you. And I was like showing pictures. I'm like, look, oh look. We're going through old photos, me and Ryan, on the plane because we didn't have signal. And there's a stupid photo of like you and me, Rip. And I don't know if he said something or whatever, because Ryan was like, your face looks like the monkey puppet meme. I'm like, Ryan, what are you talking about, the monkey puppet meme? What is that? But it looks like you're just talking to me. I'm like, this is a harmless conversation. We're at the coffee shop. And for whatever reason, I just give this look on the side. There's a whole photo of it. Here's the monkey puppet thing that Ryan's talking about. I'm like, what did Rip say? But no, there's also a beautiful portrait photo that she took of you. I'm like, look, if Rip ever needs a professional headshot, literally just send her this photo, Ryan, okay? So yeah, it was a lot of like reminiscing. It was really nice. Because my aunt, she was trying to do like icebreakers, which was very sweet of her. That was actually very cute. I sound like I'm gonna be like, but this. No, it was very cute. But we're like trying to like impress, like, oh my gosh, in this like short span of life that we've had, I'm so impressed by the amount of places that I got to visit. We ended up going to Vienna, and she's like, oh, I've been there too. And I'm like, you what? Like I didn't know this is the place people just go to. I want to like show off to be like, oh yeah, here are the photos and it's so beautiful. And it's like, yeah, I've been there. It's like, oh. Keep in mind my aunt is older, but I'm just like, oh, okay. My bad. She did really enjoy it. We were talking like going on about how she went to the same art museum we went to and how pretty that place is. I'm like, yeah. So funny. But no, Rip, I'm so glad and happy to see you. I'm just so happy to see every come. I'm so happy to be back. I don't know. I just feel like, again, I dissociated the past 6 to 7 weeks, so I'm just like, nothing's changed, Oh my goodness. But yeah, it feels like you were gone forever. You didn't. I think because I kept busy with this like dumb full-time job I wasn't getting paid for, I was just like, yeah. Don't worry, cubs, I'm busy. But yeah, oh my gosh. Sorry, going back really quick. I lost chat. I'm glad my wife is back from the war, brother. Me too. The war was hectic. Can we be honest? The war was something else, dude. The war to get to Yeehaw land was actually probably the worst of it, if I have to be honest. But that's something we'll talk about with the photos and the show and tell. Our wife. Brother. Anyway, let me catch up with chat really quick, and then we can show off the photos so I can show you like my battles. Also, thank you for the level 2 hype stream, by the way. But yeah. Baz says, how do you not at least get a slice of pizza? Brother, I have no idea. Let me be honest, we had bagels though. Me and Ryan ate bagels every day. It was very sweet. Sorry, I laughed like stupidly and maniacally. Oh, hello, English? English is my language, okay? English is definitely a language that I speak. But it was just so funny. Ichi's, is that my son? My son? My son with the changed username? I go away for 6 to 7 weeks and there's a name change? Ichi, hi gamer! Thank you so much for the welcome back! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you so much for the continued support for 44 whole hecky months as a sugar. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Thank you, my son, for the welcome back! My wife is back. My son is back. My whole family's back. Brother, I am ecstatic. I am on a high that cannot dice. I am on a high that cannot be compared right now. I'm very happy. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Choo-choo. Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and keep scrolling though. I'm so sorry. But Ichi, big mwah. Hi gamer, welcome. I hope we're doing super duper duper well. But yeah, so I went to this bagel shop, right? And the guys who run the shop, very sweet people. Me and Ryan were frickin' fraggin' exhausted because it was Sunday. Because we got there Saturday morning. We flew in Saturday morning, got there around 10, and then the next day, Saturday's a whole adventure that I'll share with photos, but Sunday, we found this bagel place that was just down the street, and it was very nice. I really did enjoy it. We went to go get coffee because we're like, oh, today's gonna be a long day because it was the day of the convention and the concert, yeah? And so we're like, oh, we need coffee. And then the guy is like, how do you want your coffee? And I'm like, oh, can you make it sweet? And he's like, just like you? And I'm like, aw, that's better than the other answer I got when I used to work as a barista when the guy's like, can I get it like your skin color? I'm like, sorry, this sounds like somehow racially charged, but like, okay, I get what you're saying. I like the sweet comment better. Oh, that's so funny. I got the general gist of it. I'm like, okay, you want it, you want milk in it. I guess. Like, I don't know. But I'll just never forget that. Riz and anti-Riz? Yeah. The worst part is that the guy like pointed at like my hand. Thanks, Starbucks. I'm sorry. Bucks of Star Days. I really appreciate it. It's memories and experiences that I hold for a lifetime. I'm like, hey brother, I like the coffee the same as my skin tone too, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Brad, hi! Thank you! She's back, let's go! I am back and I'm so happy. I have so much to yap about and I'm still yapping. I am on a continuous yap for the past... I don't think I took an inhalation of air for the past... let's say 40, oh, I can't count, 40 minutes? Yeah, so, yeah, let's catch up. I think, honestly, we might do one ad break, do the BRB, and then that would be a really good time for me to set up with the other scenes, so yay! Yay, 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 yay. Yeah, Aluna says, Nyarako game win? Yeah, there was a game jam just a few months ago. Yeah, Lamork. Oh, I don't know where to redirect you. But Lamork Roselli question mark, but definitely a raw song. They did a little game jam. It was cute. It was very, very cute. But yeah, Double says good. Thank you. Can't be here the whole stream since work. Yeah. Don't worry, Double. I will be here yapping for probably 2 more hours. Somehow, some way. So don't mind me. I apologize. There's always a lot to catch up with these yapping streams, so apologies. But yeah, I'm back! I'm so back! Brother, maybe I do need a hick redeem at this point. But these are like horrendous like hicks. Like normally my hiccups are so cute, but this, I'm like screeching. I'm like One day I'm gonna get it. Here, let me put that on my to-do list. Hiccup! Count! I can't do count! Command! Oh my gosh. Cloudy! But I hope you did not hear whatever that came out of my mouth. Cloudy! Hi, gamer. Welcome, 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 welcome. Gamer, thank you so very much for the 16 Hacky Muffs. Got the cappuccino for Tipanya. Gonna be me, brothers. Hi, Cloudy. Hi. Thank you so much for your continued support for 60 whole Hacky Muffs. That's a sugar bear. I appreciate it very much. And you know what? I wish I could do this faster. I can't do this faster. I can't. I will take that yappuccino. Thank you. Alright, time for the gimmick. Time for the gimmick to be gone. Anyway. Thank you, Cloudy. Appreciate it. Oh, wait. Rosalie says there's a pre-event trip? Let me think about it. Tell me the days. I'll go in the middle. I'll do it again. I don't know. You know, the thing that just sucks is that flying from one place to another with a big time zone difference is usually okay one way, but not okay going back. And that's like my biggest thing. You kind of like waste like a whole day just because of how long the flight is too. So that's my only. But I will do my best if I look at the dates and see if it aligns with the schedule. Sorry about that. Anyway, Sunny says I'm gonna go look. I'm sorry, Sunny. I'm sorry. Have a good one, gamer. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here, and have a good rest of the time at work. Hopefully, see, this is why I was like, oh gosh darn it, I'm not work friendly. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, the cubs can catch me during the work, lunch break at their work or something. Sorry, gamers. Tazo says, I wish I was in New York. That looks amazing. Brother, honestly, New York is very nice. I had no issues or troubles or anything like that. And I visited from time to time. I just thought I was going to get more hassle about being in cosplay, but thankfully, no one cares. Last time I went to New York, I felt like I ran into a few people where I'm like, I need to stay away from you. Tazo said my friend cried at the concert because of how supportive everyone was for Hololive. Brother, the concert was definitely like an amazing part of it, and just again, the idea of the community, it was so nice. I would have cried too, honestly. Do you see any rats? Yes, Faust, I did see rats. Not as many though, because apparently New York hired a lady to get rid of the rats, and she's doing a really good job. But Ryan was trying to keep like this mental bingo card of rats that we saw. We saw a street rat, we saw a rat on the train, but we never saw rats at night. And she's like, I just need to see a rat at night once. We saw a dead rat, and we're like, okay. We saw a rat eating a pizza. We're like, okay. Like, you know, we're like failing the bingo, but no night rats. Oh my goodness. These Tippa sounds are concerning my cat so much. Well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry your cat has to hear me. So sorry. Going back to the side-eye thing. Robo says there's no telling what Rip said, but the side-eye was probably justified. But Zeshap's like... I can't recreate the face, but it's just so funny. Karma, did I get to say hi, by the way? Hi, Karma. Hi, hey, welcome. And Tasso, that is sick emo. Sorry. Anyway, eating during cons are hard. It is very hard. But normally, again, we're better prepared for it. But I don't think I've ever gone to a con on just a Sunday alone. Can I be honest? I think it was actually really nice. Like, it was crowded, but not too crowded. Definitely everything was walkable and blah, 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 blah. Like, if I go back to Anime NYC, I might just go for just Sunday. The Sunday prices, though. The Sunday alone badge, because of course I wasn't planning to go to Anime NYC. It was just basically double dipping, because it's like, well, you got the tickets for the con, you might, convention, concert! You might as well go to the convention, you know? So I said, yeah. Cups, that Sunday ticket was very expensive. That Sunday ticket was $77. I pay that for a weekend badge. Maybe a few years ago, but I pay that for a weekend badge. You're telling me I'm gonna spend $77 to walk into a con to just buy more things? You bet. But like, I was just so appalled because they had the option, because I was gonna get it before the whatever had cut off, to mail it, but to mail it, because of how close the time was, they wanted to expedite the shipping, and they're like, well, the tickets are going to be $100 with shipping, and I'm like, I will just physically pick it up somewhere. It is okay. And that's what I ended up doing, so it all worked out. But gosh darn it, $77 for a one-day pass at a con that is only open 10 to 5 really was not the move. But I had fun. Obviously the financial, but it was fun, you know. Money comes and goes, and it goes a little bit more than it comes, but it was a time that I do not regret. I'm glad that I was able to do that double dipping, because it was just, again, so much fun to cosplay, you know. But yeah, I will definitely ride that high and feel as good as long as I can, forever. Rip says I still quote that story with the skin. Thank you. Rune says, do you meet up with any other streamers or VTubers? Oh, I did. Okay, give me one moment. So I met Mit Mai. Matcha gamer. Wahoo, Tim. Wahoo, Matcha. Hi gamer. Thank you so much for the 15 lucky months. That's a sugar bear. I appreciate your support very much. Thank you, gamer. Oh my goodness, I did get to meet others. You know what my biggest regret was? Bodega Rat messaged me, and she's like, I'm so sad I never got to see this, you know, this post that you were in New York. And I'm like, what? I forget, obviously, as a Bodega Rat, that you would also be in New York. I'm so sad. But I got to visit, or got to see Mint Mai, and Mint Mai was like, hey, I'm actually here for another follower, or a mutual. And I'm like, that's crazy. So I got to meet Mitt, who's such a cutie, such a sweetie, who's also doing a welcome back stream, so I'll probably raid into them. And then I got to meet Dia, which is someone I think I've seen. Like, I think I've seen her model around, because I think her model's very cute, but I've never like interacted with her. But we like followed each other, and we're like, ah, and I'm like, oh, she's actually really cute. What the heck? So, it was just so nice, honestly. And I trust a mutual of a mutual, you know what I mean? So hopefully I get to interact with her soon, you know? But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Cloudy says, now it's true. Whenever I fly to a GA to visit partner, I eat so well, but flying back to LA, yeah, no, East Coast to West Coast sucks. if I'm not in the West Coast for at least 3 days, it's not worth it for me, because literally the flight back to Bearcat Mountain takes up the whole day normally, because it's 6 hours, you know, 6 hours for East Coast to West Coast. So, and then the 3-hour time difference, so it's basically 9 hours, and it's something, you know. Well, hey, welcome! Yeehaw land! Yeah, I was in Yeehaw land! Cloudy says, you ever visit a bodega? Bacon, egg, and cheese, or maybe an orange drink? No, I didn't this time around, but I have. I like them. They're convenient. Aura says, I cried during the concert? Oh, brother. I had so many emotions. A lot of them were just hyped. I'm like, they opened up a rebellion! Yeah! I was just so hyped. And then when we're doing the encore, I'm like, if they don't play Parade, I will riot. And they played Parade at the end. I was like, yeah! I felt like that meme of like, you think they're gonna play Have to Go? This is a Hollow Live concert. And then they start singing. Oh my goodness. But yeah, they hired a lady to get rid of all the rats, so it's very hard to see rats there, you know? I don't know, I have to find the full story, but she's doing a good job, okay? Rats, we are the rats. Virgos, hi, welcome welcome. Thank you so much for the welcome back, I appreciate it, thank you. Rip says, why are the cons in the States so expensive? I have no idea. I really couldn't tell you. But yeah, Fonts have changed since 2020. They have in their prices, and it's crazy because they haven't actually changed. Excuse me. Add another one for the hiccup. They really haven't changed in quality, especially the ones in Bearcat Mountain. But it's fine. It was a New York con, and New York is expensive, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, $77, baby. Robbed once again, brother. Robbed in broad daylight is crazy. so crazy. But yeah, so I got to meet a few people. That's what we were talking about, right? But yeah, it was just so sad. I'm like, no. Yeah, Robert says yeah, but she didn't tweet which day she was going or if at all. Yeah, and I understand that. And the only reason why I posted that I was going to Anime NYC is just because I'm like, well, I'm going for Breaking the Mansions as well, so if you see me, feel free to say hi. And normally I'm not one of those people who are, like, I do respect my privacy, but because I knew I was going to be in cosplay and whatnot, I'm like, oh, I don't mind if, like, other people meet me, you know, because they're not seeing me, which sounds so stupid, I'm sorry, but they're meeting, you know, basically anime girl version of me, meeting cosplay. Now they actually see me, I'll be like, don't. It's a weird policy. I don't know. It's not that serious. If I know the person, or I feel like I've known the person for a very long while, I feel comfortable meeting them. You know what I mean? But if the person's new and it's like, I'm in the area too, I'm like, I don't know you. I'm so sorry. Please don't talk to me. Please don't meet up. Please don't anything. I'm sorry. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Silliness says here to Japan is 24 hours with a 12-hour lag. You flip your AM to PM. It's so odd. I can't wait to go one day. Brother, go. The tickets are getting cheaper, at least from Bearcat Mountain. They were under $1,000, so I'm hoping that everything works out for you and that you're able to go. My other aunt just came back from Japan, which is a whole nother story that she's supposed to catch me up on, but I'm very happy for her. Anyway, Atomic, hi gamer! Gamer, hi! Keep fighting the college! I believe in you! I believe in you! Alright, gamers. Moko, the perfect disguise. The most, like, sticking out cosplay ever. That's totally not Tippa. Nope. Bye-bye! Go! Alright, Cubs. Sorry, I had to, like, speedrun that last bit because an ad is gonna play in the next 30 seconds. But... I'm gonna go ahead and take a little baby break. Let the stream in an ad play, so feel free to use this time to stand up and stretch, hydrate, eat something super duper yummy. We're gonna go ahead and switch to the other scene where I can show you photos and we can recall from there, you know? Yeah? Sounds like a good plan? And then once we're done recalling from both the trip from Yeehaw Land and New Bearcat City, we'll go ahead and do some karaoke, so please look forward to it, okay? Thank you! The cosplays are so good, thank you! I don't know if I have actual photos to share, but if I do, I'll just edit my face over. But yeah, I'll politely VRV because we're already a little bit of an hour in. We got this news and the ad will play any moment now. But hi SG, hi. The Yapper Yaps once again, brother, that's me. I'm like a little gesture card from the card games. I'm leaving. I don't know how to play card games. Yeah, Ichi new name, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I just said, SG. Like 18 minutes ago. You should have been here. And I'm only leaving just because I have to. It's been an hour of yapping. I can't believe you had your whole lunch break and you didn't even bother to visit me until after your lunch break. So sad. So sad. You're eating lunch because you're fat? Brother, you're fat like, you know, the fantastic, you know, like the baby fat, like the brand. Brother, what is with this self-esteem issues? Just eat because you're hungry, brother. Don't be like me at the convention eating $18 meat buns for no reason. You drove 30 minutes to get chicken. What? That's your whole entire lunch break. You drove 30 minutes to get there and 30 minutes to get back, brother. What? I'm leaving. I'm leaving. All right, SG, I'm happy for you. I'm going now. Hope you had a good lunch. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh my goodness. Huh? Cause first of all, what's going on? Huh? What? Anyway, yeehaw! I haven't been practicing my yeehaws by any means whatsoever, but I am happy to. Oh, it's definitely not a PowerPoint presentation. I'm so sorry. It is me going through my Twitter posts. Sorry. Because I hope you had a really good break. Welcome back. I am going to go through some of my photos and I'll talk about them. I'll be like, wow, so cool! And then we'll speedrun it and then we'll get into some karaoke. But just to respond to a few questions maybe during the BRB section. What was it? Did Tippa give her thoughts on Sonic 3 and Shadow? You know, I didn't even do that in the Discord because, to be honest, I was disassociating all of yesterday. I kept napping. I was just so tired. I kept napping, staring off, and I'm like, I need to clean my room. And so I did, like, I was just cycling through the cycle of, like, I have this urge to clean. Let me clean. I'm tired. I'm gonna lay down. I wake up. I have stuff to do. I need to clean. I need to get up. I get up. I clean. I lay down. I take a nap. I was just not having it. So it was only till, like, 5 p.m. I'm like, I'm gonna go watch the Sonic 3 trailer. And I did like it. Like, obviously there's a bunch of improvement with the CGI and everything like that, and I'm not mad at Keanu Reeves being the voice of Shadow. Like, I think it looks really cool. I am not super duper into Sonic as in comparison to individuals and hardcore fans such as SG1029, but I am excited to say that I will be going to see the movie, and I would like to be like one of the first few to watch it, you know? That's all I got, gamers. Sorry, I wish I could give like a bigger response, but I didn't really grow up with Sonic, you know? So I don't feel right even giving my own opinion other than like, wow, it looks cool. Maybe if I get to play the second game, I'll be like, whoa, well, guess what? And that's something I have to do. I don't remember when the movie comes out. December, right? Or October. No, I feel like SU would be freaking out more. Maybe it's December 20th or something like that? Yeah. Time to do a Yakuza and play all Sonics? Brother, if I do all the Yakuza stuff, it's gonna and it takes me as long as it has, it's gonna take me 500 years to get through the Sonic games. I do want to play Sonic Adventures 2 though before the movie, so definitely we'll squeeze it in between now and December. So I look forward to it, you know? You're gonna try to see if you can get tickets? Absolutely no hecking worries, issues, gamer. I am looking forward to it. Yeah. Alright, gamer. So, let's get this show on the road. And you can see my cursor. Wow, so fun, so exciting. Is that mini me? You hacking butt. Anyway, so if you cubs have been living under a rock, which I don't blame you, the economy is very hard right now. Get whatever roof you can get over your head. I have been gone from July 9th from August 21st. Narcissistic Bearcat, where did that come from? Anyway, so I was gone for a 6-week clinical rotation. How my program works is that I need to do these hands-on experiences, and I have to do 3 of them. So one of them is a short-term one for 6 weeks, and then I do it 2 times over for 12 weeks. And now because I did an outpatient setting, one of them will be an inpatient setting, and one of them could be like a specialty, you know what I mean? Imagine if my mouse cursor was my face. Huh. Anyway, so yeah, it was definitely a time. With these kind of clinical rotations, what happens is that you're not paid. Can I be honest? That's like the biggest thing. Not only did I have to like move my life and go completely out of state to Yeehaw land, I wasn't getting paid for anything, so I was working full-time 8 to 5 basically for 6 weeks just for the experience. And I'm just like, brother, you're hecking kidding me, right? And it's like, nope, there's no help, there's no stipends, there's no anything, you know? Imagine it was your ween. Maybe not. Anyway, so I decided I was gonna do this plan bright and early. But I was like, oh no, I'll have my flight leave at 10 because one of my friends can drop me off before they go to work. I'm so excited, you know? This is gonna work out, blah, 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 blah. Keep chat PG, please, thank you. Anyway, so what happened is that I was like, I'm gonna leave early. And this was around the time that Yeehaw Land got hit with the how do you say it, a hurricane. So I was like, oh my gosh, my flight's being delayed probably because of weather, right? No, my flight got delayed and changed over, I think about 7 to 8 times. Just because they could, and because they're like, well, the plane's missing a part. And I'm like, what do you mean it's missing a part? They're like, yep, it's missing a part, and we ordered the part, and we don't know when it's gonna come in. And I'm like, okay, so you did all this, but you still scheduled the what? Huh? So keep in mind, I've been there since 8:30 because the flight's supposed to leave at 10, and I get my flight changed. I get my flight changed multiple times. I try to do standby, but I'm like number 40 on the standby list, and I'm just a single person. Imagine people traveling with family and whatnot. But I'm not having a good time. I try to change my flight multiple times because this plane is not leaving. It's already like 1 or 2 p.m. and the plane is not leaving. And I have been here since 8, and I kid you not, Cups, I was mad. I was very frustrated because it's not that my flight is getting delayed, it's because that same day I needed to pick up my rental car, and my rental car, I chose not to choose the airport when the airport's open like 24/7. I chose to go to the downtown location because it was going to save me $500. And I'm like, I have to catch this train, and I don't want it to get too late. I don't want it to get dark because I'm not familiar with the area, and I don't know how their public transportation is, and I don't know how I'm going to get there, and the office is going to close at 5, and it's going to do da. No, so the CrowdStrike shutting down, that was not funny. But if that was my situation, I would have been madder. But I was working that day when it happened, and they played the news in my clinic, and I was watching that. I'm like, wow, that sucks. But yeah, it was crazy. It was just really crazy about trying to get the flight changed because I try to get this flight, and they're like, oh, well, you're placed like number 20. We don't know if we're going to get you in. Brother, they're not going to get me in on the standby list if I'm 20. And then another person had recommended, they're like, well, you can fly to this other part of Bearcat Mountain, and you could hang out there. And if the flight doesn't get delayed, you should be at Yeehaw Land at 11 p.m. And I looked at her, and I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you'll just fly to another part of Bearcat Mountain, and this is what you'll do. And I'm like, but what if I get stranded there? And she's like, well, you'll just have to wait for the next flight the next day. Huh? So both these flights, the ones for the standby and the one flying within the same state, actually get held back because of rain. So they're delayed. And the issue is that now, because the plane that is going to fly to the other part of Bearcat Mountain is delayed, I might miss the flight going to Yeehaw Land from there. So I say, hey, I give up. I'm just gonna wait for my original flight, which gets delayed multiple times over. They're not canceling the flight, mind you. Because if they cancel the flight, I would have just went home. Flew the next day, and if I got there a little late, I would have, explained to my clinical instructor, hey, this is the situation. Here's my proof. Flashes my paper tickets around like it's money, I would have been mad. I would have been mad, but I wouldn't have been as mad as me waiting there for like 8 hours, you know what I mean? But the flight that's originally scheduled for 10, it leaves at like 6 o'clock. And I'm on the plane, and I'm like, if this plane crashes, they didn't fix the plane. Well, that's step 1. Step 2, I'm just so exhausted. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this car, blah, blah, blah. So I called a little bit before the flight. And the agency that I got it through were very nice, and they understood the situation. And they're like, hey, we'll just change your modification. You won't lose anything, and, we'll reduce the bill. I'm like, great, wonderful. And they're like, well, you could try to get the car from the airport directly if you want, but it's going to be $500 more for the one day. And I said, wow, as tempting as that is, I think maybe Ubering would probably be cheaper than paying $500. Just to have the car for an extra day. It's fine. It's okay. Thank you so much for looking at these options for me. Really do appreciate it. So that was my day. It was so hectic. I was not having it though. Plus this CrowdStrike thing was wild. We had to cancel all our morning surgeries that day, and we didn't know if we were gonna do anything. Yeah, no, that was insane because you think it was just airports. No, it was the whole thing. Even a part of my system at the clinic was down, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. You love flight agencies? The only thing I complained to American Airlines, which was the flight I took, and they're like, Yeah, sorry that happened. I got a food voucher. Yay. It's coming soon. I'm like, please give me an estimated time of when this plane is arriving. Please let me know. And they're like, we don't know. The image tip is showing us the number of times the flight got delayed. Yeah, but there's more. There was like, I think it's 7 or 8. I had more physical tickets after this. This was at 2:55. I was there until like at 6. Anyway, so yeah, I was just like, I hope I fly out soon. I hope I fly out soon. I hope I fly out soon. Anyway, my dumb butt though, like, is like, hey, I don't think Baz has a coffee maker. I'm gonna bring my little stovetop pot coffee maker, and I'm gonna bring a little bit of coffee so I don't have to spend the $3 to $5 when I'm in Yeehaw land. I'm so excited to bring my vacuum packed ground coffee. I get stopped at security because they think it's drugs. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I really wasn't thinking about that. I was really thinking about saving $3 to $5. I'm like, I'm sorry. So that was very fun. But yeah, I ended up getting there. Baz was very, very polite and ended up picking me up. And I was just, ugh. Anyway, I'm so happy that Baz was able to pick me up. We got home and I had explained everything that happened to my clinical instructor, and she had said, hey, the next day, which is going to be my first day of working at the clinic, that I could just leave early so I could pick up my rental, because again, if I'm working 8 to 5 and the downtown car rental place closes at 5, I'm never going to make it. So I Uber over there, and this guy in this pickup truck, I've never had a pickup truck Uber Lyft before, but I was just like, how do I get in this thing? It's just so tall and up the ground. The guy's like blasting music, and I'm like, yep, this is my first day officially in Yeehaw. Yay! Everything is fine. I get the car. Life is good. And what had happened though is how I got to the clinic after Baz had picked me up. So my first official day, I had to Uber over to the clinic, and then obviously Uber back to pick up the rental. When I Ubered the first time, I ended up talking to this guy, and he was very nice. We were both painfully introverted, but then we just got off onto one conversation. We started just chit-chatting, and I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, this is what happened when we plane ride, blah 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 blah, new here, blah 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 blah. I love, you know, going out to eat for food. That's kind of how I explore the area. Do you have any recommendations? This guy gives me a list. This guy is a foodie, and this guy, he had never missed with any of his recommendations, but he had recommended this one Mexican place. And this is what the picture you see here. And he's like, this is really good, you should try it. And I'm like, okay. The price was really good. The horchata was really good. I was like, hey, can I get like a big horchata? And I was like, this size? And I said, oh yeah. Brothers, this is a 48 ounce horchata. In comparison to my charm, it is so... it was so big. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. But I was just so overly enthusiastic. I'm like, yes. My first official meal. That place, you need to go back, please. It was so good, and I think the price was so good. I don't think I took a picture of our meals, but the food was very, very good. You're craving Cinnabon and mall food, brother. Do it. Do it. Teru was at a convention at an artist alley local to Yeehaw land, and I don't remember what the name of the con was. Anime Fest, maybe? Question mark. I'm so sorry. I'm a fake fan. But it was just so funny because I ended up buying a few gifts and trinkets, which is like, can I do this really quick? Hold on. Actually, I don't know if it's worth it right now, because I can show you this picture. Hold on. What am I on? I'm so sorry. Hold on. Sorry, something's on the floor. Anyway, so I ended up going to this con that I didn't think I would be able to go to, and I don't recommend ever sneaking into a con, but I snuck into this con. This con was very interesting because they let you scan your badge in, and that's how you get in. They have both like an attendant and a QR code, but I'm like, brother, I'm only here for the next 2 hours. I don't want to pay $77, and I just want to look at the artist alley. And brother, did I look at the artist alley? So I ended up getting a lot of things for both me, Ryan, and other friendos. I got this shirt. I was very contemplating about it, but it's a ghost in cowboy boots. Can't see his boots. It says, "Yee, my last haul." And I'm like, this is so funny. This is gonna be my Texas memorabilia. So exciting. But I got this shirt and I got this clown shirt for Ryan. And the person gave me this fan. It's like, oh, you spent this amount of money. Here's a free fan. It's been one of those cons. Pass to Yuri. It has been one of those cons. You're so right. That was very cute. I collected a lot of business cards because I just like the art that people put on business cards. I think they're so cute. This one was a ticket. I thought this was so cute. And I try to match them with the people, but sometimes I forget. Anyway, so I got a lot of knickknacks. Like, look, there's a Sonic right here for SG. There's a Choppet Sting, like the mascot, the bunny one, because Ryan got back into Choppets, and I've never actually, or Chobits? Sorry. I never got into a series, but now I want to. Got some stickers. Someone's business card that looks like, you know, a little sauce packet. So cute. GG sticker. GG fans out here. Got a tummy ache survivor sticker. Sorry, it's not showing. Permiso. Fuamoko rubber charms. So cute. Choppets is cute when it's not outright lewd. Yeah, I'm like, oh brother, these are young girls here. Hold on. And don't get me wrong, I love the song. Hold on. The round table of Let Me Be With You. And you know what? It's kind of nice that Fuamoko had covered it too. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You can't see the video, but love them. I love them, and I love the song. This is so nostalgic. This is so nostalgic. Okay. Anyway, back on topic. So yeah, yeah, it looks like a cute series. Just never got into it. But yeah, Fuamoko rubber charms. They're double-sided, so that's insanely smart. I like people who do double-sided charms because I'm tired of paying for 2 separate charms. Getting into Fuamoko is stupidly expensive. These are card decals, the Pero, which is their mascot. I got Magical Girl stickers for Ryan. Jack Frost decal because that's just funny. And a shirt that says "Running for My Problems since insert year here." And I said, wow, that's a really good year. So I was like, oh. Anyway. But yeah, it was crazy because not only at the con, we went to a boba shop that was just centered around Doki Bird because it was Doki Bird's birthday, and I was like, what? Huh? It was at a Gongcha? It was like a chain boba place, and someone was just running their little fan event, and it was so cute because it's just a bunch of artists who get together. Sorry, let me go back here so you can kind of see the different art, but it's a bunch of artists that get together and they're like, yeah, we really like this person and we want to sell merch and we want to go support them. They had make your own like tomato mascot, you could color them in. They had a cup sleeve, they had posters, stickers, charms, you name it. I was like, oh my gosh. And the person who ran the event was so sweet. Definitely did get to eat food. We went to this place that's very like I don't know if I should start giving out names of cities, but there's just a huge Asian population that lives there. So we ate bulgogi burger, which is super tasty. Had the egg on it and some kimchi. Yum, 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 yum. And when I was grocery shopping, I ran into the the Weenie Mobile. I ran into Oscar Mayer. So this was actually hilarious because I was starving when I was grocery shopping. So of course my purchases were just a little bit skewed, okay? A little bit skewed, and I was like, oh my gosh, the Weenie Mobile. You think they sell hot dogs? I'm like asking the cashier, and he's like, maybe. And so I go there, and I'm like, hey, do you guys sell hot dogs? And the lady's like, no, but you can roll this dice and get free bacon. Oh, okay. Okay, alright, I will. I'll do that. And so I rolled the dice, and guess what? I end up winning, which I'm just shocked. I'm like, what? So I have to go back to the grocery stores with my bags, being like, hey, I want free bacon. Get the coupon. And hey, you know what? That bacon, I never ate. It's still sitting in the freezer. Baz, if you're here, eat that bacon. Baz, please. I saved you $7 to $8. Please, please eat the bacon. But it was just really interesting, you know? You will? Thank you. Please. Oh, I went to Buc-ee's. They had inflatable Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is if you don't know, a very popular mascot in Texas. It's a gas station, but it's more than that because they serve food and it's basically like a home goods. They have like furniture. It's like really weird, but I'm oddly what is the word, infatuated with this like mascot. I couldn't tell you. Anyway, I think he's so cute, but like in an ugly way, you know? That's what they carry. Honestly, you want to go to Buc-ee's, brother? It's so good. I feel so bad because Cups, I don't know if I ever told you the story. God forgive me for this story. I'm so sorry. One of my classmates, because she has to travel for school and whatnot, she had to travel, and she was traveling because her uncle had recently passed away. I promise there's relevance. I promise. But they're doing a road trip to go to the funeral, right? And they pass by a Buc-ee's. And she's sad, but she's like a little excited because she's like, oh, you know, Tippa always talks highly about Buc-ee's, you know? I'm gonna go in. She got so overwhelmed with the amount of people in there, and she was still so distraught about like her uncle passing, that she said she ran out and just started sobbing in the car. So she says every time she looks at Buc-ee's, it just reminds her of the time. And I said, oh. This was me because the reason why this popped up in conversation is because there's this stupid, I don't know if I have it readily available. Do I? I was just reorganizing my plushes. Oh, I swear, I have the stupid Buc-ee's that's like a round plush, and he is so cute. Let me see if I could pull up a photo. But I was just talking about it to my classmates. Let me see, round Buc-ee's plush. Let me... He is so cute! He's sorry, this is the world's tiniest image. He looks very stupid here. But he's just round. He's so cute, and there's just this other photo I'm just showing my friends, and I'm like, he's so cute that I start crying, tearing up. And he's just so cute. I got him the other day, and they're just being like, Tippa, it's okay, don't worry. And then she brings up the story, so every time I look at Buc-ee's, I'll always remember her. I'll be like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad because she has to come over to my house and I have like a Buc-ee's plush. I'm like, please, 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 please. Please, I'm sorry. Anyway, so Buc-ee's is really cute. Look, they had a stretchy Buc-ee's. Like, you can stretch him. Ren says it's always horribly crowded and it's overwhelming. It is very, very, very overwhelming of a place, and it's always super duper duper busy. Thankfully, the first time when I was doing a little layover between going to Fanime, one of the Buc-ee's I went to was not crowded. It was actually relatively empty. I was pretty impressed. Achma, hi gamer, welcome on in. Long time no see, gamer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here's another round Buc-ee's. Not as cute though. Not as cute, but it's fine. It's whatever. And then this shirt. So I'm not gonna get political by any means. I'm just gonna let you know. I thought the shirt was hilarious, and I did get it. Because I'm like, yeah, Buc-ee's would do this. And I think this was the day before, or like 2 days before Joe Biden had dropped out of the party. So I'm like, wow, this shirt is even more historical now! Will I ever wear this shirt out? No! But the shirt says Buc-ee's 2024, a party we can all join. Because obviously we live in very scary times. And it was scarier a few moments ago, you know, a few months ago, a few weeks ago. Now I feel hopeful again for the future. Yeah, that's gonna be funny a few years down the line. Today? Right now. Not now. Welcome on, thank you! Hi, Big Cam. Thank you so much for the warm welcome home. I appreciate it. Welcome, gamer. I'm just telling them about my Buc-ee's experience. Oh my goodness. Buc-ee's made Biden resign? That's the reality I want to imagine. No, brother, no. But it was very horrifying. Again, this was just a few days prior, so I'm like, this is Buc-ee's. Anyway, my birthday! So, it's kind of the reason why we're here today, and even with the karaoke and all this welcome back, is that we are celebrating multiple things today. We're celebrating not only that I'm back, aha, tee haha, ho ho, but it was also my birthday. It was also my 4-year anniversary. It was also this. It was also that. It's all in the graphic that I made. But Baz and Lamar took me out to Texas and Brazil. No, but it was really nice. They were so cute. They wrote happy insert age birthday, and I said, wow, that's so cute. That's very sweet of them. Oh my goodness. But it was so cute. It was so nicely written. I wish I could show you the whole one without like doxing my age. Not that I have any like thing with my age. I just think that's very funny. I'm so jealous. It was so good. I if you could go back and you have the means to go back for a happy celebration. We ended up going there because Bass had a Costco membership. And there's like a discount with the what do you call it? Gift cards. And even if the discount's very slight, anything matters because it's a relatively expensive place. Let's go again, brother. I can remember how full we were. Oh wait, Baz, I have to update you. Baz, remember that situation with our last dinner, by the way? This is gonna sound so vague, but I have to tell you Cubs eventually about it, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Everything's okay. Everything's okay with school. Anyway, so I never updated you. I'm so sorry. I literally got the update and then went to New York. Anyway, so yeah, we went out to Texas and Brazil. I got this dessert cocktail, which was divine, delicious. Literally, it was like a raspberry with something, a raspberry puree with condensed milk with some alcohol because I'm not that, like, what do you call it? You was gonna ask the taste, no worries. Like, if you did ask him, like, yeah, everything's wrong. It's like, oh gosh. Tip ran out on the tap. No! But anyway, I think the drink is just so aesthetically pleasing. You know, when people are like, "Oh, I made this drink because you know it's like your VTuber designer, someone or something like that." I hope someone makes this drink because of me. Looks so tasty. I want to remake it. I want to find the recipe, and we're gonna remake it together. We're gonna have finally a cooking stream where I just make this and I chug it, and yeah. But yeah, so good. And of course, you need to get your greens in there, brothers. What is the drink called? I have no idea. I tried to look it up at the Texas de Brazil menu and I couldn't find it. But let me see if I can find it through this. Let's see. Dessert cocktail raspberry puree condensed milk recipe. Yeah, thank you. I'm getting like actual like pies. Raspberry Russian cocktail? No, I doubt it. If I find it, I'll let you know. I'm so sorry, but I really was trying to look it up in the menu and I just couldn't find it. Acolados? It probably, I'm just like, ugh. If I go back again, I'll just go back in there just to walk and look at their menu and say, actually, I'm not interested. Thank you, though. I was just here for this. Thank you. Or maybe I'll just call them, being like, hey, I had this one drink. I just want to know the name. I showed up on the Google images. Let's go! I'm famous, Ma. Look at me. Sorry. But yeah, going back. So yeah, birthday celebration was really good. So thank you. Huge shout out to Baz and Lamar for celebrating because I would have had no idea what to do, to be honest. It was a big milestone for me hitting Forever 17 again, and I just wanted to celebrate it in some way. But it was just, you know, a little bit weird because I'm like, oh, I'm not home right now. You know what I mean? But they made it felt like home, so I'm honestly so appreciative and grateful for it. You know. Anyway, get beamed, bozo. Anyway, so I ended up going to this really cutesy place. They had like old-fashioned burgers, so you can see with the jukebox and everything. So fun, so cute. This is the burger. I know it doesn't look spectacular, but this is probably one of the delicious burgers I've had. And fries. Such a good combo, and the price was so good. I think I paid like $7 for all of this, which I know is like, but in inflation prices, that's divine. I found Among Us. That's cheap. Yeah, exactly. I was like, it's cheap. The burger, because it's like a single patty burger, was like $3-4, and the fries were like $3. I'm like, okay. And they were very yummy, very delicious. Fun Among Us. We went to like a a quirky bookstore that had various things from music to CDs to games. Like, it was very, very quirky. Employees and BFFs only. Love that for them. And if you know where I am, you know where I am. But even the architecture was very pretty. Walking around the streets. Eventually I went back here because there's like an arcade or barcade here that one of the roommates wanted to go to. And I'm like, okay. Got some ice cream. Sorry, enjoy the ice cream. It's just the cone upside down in a cup because I'm like, hey, in case this melts. Or actually, no, I think it's because I got like a flight. I got a flight, which means I got like different scoops of ice cream. And I forget what it was. It was oatmeal. The oatmeal pie ice cream. I don't remember a chocolate one, and I remember getting green tea. And I was like, ah, can I get a cone? So every time I took like a bite of ice cream, I like bit into the cone. I'm like, so yummy, so tasty. And then of course Buc-ee's. I went to Buc-ee's twice. I went there for the mission of getting the stupid bumper sticker that says howdy, but in the O has Buc-ee's face. But I couldn't find it. They didn't have it. It made me very sad. But it's okay. I got a hug from Buc-ee's anyway. I found a slap bracelet of Buc-ee's. So funny. There's like a video of me slapping it onto my arm, but then I'm like, oh, I guess you see too much of my arm. The immersion's ruined. But it's just me screaming when like Lamork like slaps it on me. Because I'm like, ah! Get beamed, bozo. Anyway. Oatmeal ice cream sounds so good. It is so tasty. It's so hard to run into though, but highly, 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 highly recommend. I really enjoy like oatmeal raisin cookies, but I don't really like raisin that much, you know? So when I see just like regular oatmeal, like ice cream or something like that, or like an oatmeal cookie, I don't know, there's something like nice and cinnamony about it that I really enjoy. So if you get to see it at your local ice cream shop, just think of me, okay? And then order it, or at least try a sample of it, okay? Hit us with the double Buc-ee's. You sure? I sure as bet I did. Anyway, I think I started image dumping. Oh my god! I owe Baz my life for this one. So we went to a place. This was absolutely divine. These were soup dumplings. Soup dumplings with some rice, kimchi dumplings, pork belly, and this, you would never believe what this is. This is fish. But the way they had fried it and battered it, I drool thinking about it. I'm just... it was so good. They weren't gonna order it initially because they're like, well, I don't know if you like fish. Brother, no one told me it was like battered double fried fish. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no one told me that. It broke apart so easily. It didn't even taste like fish. And they're like, yeah, we weren't sure. We weren't gonna order it the first time. And I'm like, if I knew how this tasted and you weren't gonna order it, I would have like unalived you guys. It was that good. I was like, oh. But yeah, good dim sum, so good. Hi Sub, hi gamer, welcome on in, welcome. They had me at different clinics at one point. And oh, is this, yeah, oh, these are mixed pictures. They had me at a different clinic at one point, and the clinic was by around 1. And they had this like dance, or I don't know what the thing is called, dance around, I guess is the arcade, but they had Toho. I was like, what? And so you could dance this rainbow. It's very, very cute, very interesting. It's basically the equivalent of Just Dance. They had I was like, huh? What? She's so cute. This was like a touchscreen, like a rhythm game that you could play. She was so cute. And then I went out to eat at an egg place, and then it has egg-shaped furniture. I know it sounds really weird. Oh, the pictures got mixed up. But here's the round one again, and you can enjoy the art while I yap a little bit. But a lot of things that I ended up doing, unfortunately, like on the weekend were alone, and that's not like a sob story or anything, but a lot of the places I think I'm gonna post in a little bit are just like, oh, I went out to this place, I went out to this place, I went out to this place, because my biggest goal is that I wanted to explore the area, and I'm like, oh no, Lamork doesn't wake up till this time. Baz works overnight, and the third roommate, he's fine. But I was just like, oh no, it's probably better off this way. But I ended up going, oh. This photo is really silly. Teru has new merch, and because she was going to AutoCon, she needed like 50-50, 50% original characters and 50% like fan art of like other characters, which is such a funny role. So she ended up doing art of herself, and I was just like, so funny. So I got to take a picture with her indirectly. But yeah, I ended up going to this barbecue place, but on the way here, I just saw this guy chilling here, and I'm like, what cute architecture. And then I'm like, this is anti-homeless policies. They don't want homeless people to sleep on this bench, which is why they have this guy here. And I'm like, wow, that's just crazy. Anyway, the barbecue's fine. I ended up getting double mac and cheese because I didn't realize they had another side that I liked, so I was definitely mac and cheesed out. And the brisket by itself didn't taste that good, but with the barbecue sauce it was good. And it's kind of like, yeah, Tippa, the barbecue sauce would like compliment it, but I don't know. I wasn't wowed by this place. I ended up paying a lot of money, and I ate this at 11 a.m. I cannot tell you how many times I ate barbecue for breakfast. It was probably a very unique Texan, but a very miserable experience. I'm glad I'm making dinner right now. These are... Nah, sorry! Eat super duper soon. Hopefully, I think the rest are not... Okay, there's only a few more food photos. Look away, look away! Anyway. This is ice cream. I went to this ice cream place because it was right by the barbecue place. This place, the ice cream was so thick. I cannot explain how the texture of it, and it didn't have much flavor. The presentation was cute. The taste was not there. I ended up going to an art museum because I'm so cultured, but it happened to be free that day, so I was like, oh, and it was very pretty. I'm taking a picture across the water, and on that other side over here, this is actually a little museum cafe here, and it was packed. It was so busy. I'm like, I'm not eating here. I'm so cultured. Like, look at this ladder that someone made. It was actually really cool. It's as long as you think it is, but I was trying to do like a perspective shot. Wow. Rob's like, hi gamer, welcome, yeehaw, yeehaw, welcome. And I got to see the guy from Fortnite. I'm not really familiar with the artist, but I only know because of the character in Fortnite. So it's very funny because it's just it's this giant statue, and I don't know if I ever took a different picture of it, but like you could see the staircase in the back vaguely, and this giant wall to show you like how big it is. Let me go take a little quick sip of water though really quick. One moment. Yeah, Fortnite IRL? That's what I'm feeling. But yeah, I said that. Let me see. Oh! I went to the holy land of Daiso! And Daiso was very fun, but I was like, oh, it was already hard for me to pack here for 6 weeks to bring all my like essentials. I don't want to go home with anything extra. But then I got home with this guy who literally came in the mail on Saturday when I was gone, so it's still sitting in a box. But this is like a big 2 feet huggable cat plush I got for like $10. I'm like, I love him! I love him! That was literally me at Daiso. I was like, oh, I love him! That's a little mark we're not in use. I was like, I have to bring him home. It was so funny because we went to Daiso in New York, and because Ryan, we don't have a Daiso in Bearcat Mountain, and Ryan hasn't gone to one since we went to Japan in 2019. So she was so excited, and we were looking at the plushes, and there's this like mom with her like child right beside us, and it's like, oh my gosh, he was so cute. I have to take him home. You know, I sound like I was talking about like a date. So like, my mom like looks at me like a little funny. I'm like, I'm so sorry. They're just so cute, you know? It's a cat. No. It's just a cat. Don't worry. I'm talking about Daiso, about like my fickleness with it. But I was like, oh, but I love him, so I had to take him home. But yeah, it's the cat. He's in I had to mail him over. He's just sitting in the mail. He's so dreamy. Like, oh my gosh, like literally I can't wait to sleep with him because he looks so like comfortable, and he's like, it's supposed to be like a hug pillow, you know what I mean? Like, it's 2 feet, like that's big, you know? I normally sleep with like a pillow between like my knees, and like I like cuddle a pillow and I sleep on my side, so this is like perfect, you know? Huggers! So soft. Oh, I'm sorry, this is like a jump scare. Baz! When we went to this place, the person's like, do you want a full size or a half size of these fries? So we went to a place. It looks awful, but it tasted really good. It was like loaded fries with cheese, jalapenos, brisket chili or whatever. This is not a meal. This is a side. This is a side dish. But it was we got the shareable size because we're like, oh, why not, you know? And if Lamork wants some, he can have some. But he got his sweet potato fries. Me and Baz could not finish this. It's a shareable side. There are fries underneath this, can confirm. My cholesterol levels, I do not want to do it. We're about to get to no. What was wrong with us? I don't know. We didn't know. It was our first time at this place. And yep. America. So funny. But this is the same place that has the burger. And though I'm not a big fan of like big burgers like this, this burger was very tasty. The gimmick of the store was that on a weekly or every few week basis, they would pit a burger to each other. So it'd be like burger A versus burger B, and it'll be like what's more popular, and they'll keep count of the orders on this like big screen on the in the restaurant. So it was very cute. So me and Baz went up with the popular one, and Lamork got the least popular one, and Lamork didn't like his as much. But I thought this burger was very tasty. I forget what it was, but it had like a green avocado ranch dressing on it, question mark, and some chips. You get a little bit of texture. Burger death battle. You miss America's portions? Oh, don't worry. I know when we went to Austria, I know a certain individual was like, oh, I can't wait to go back to America. Yay. Anyway, I went to a coffee shop. This was really cute. So I decided to be so cute, so responsible, and so pristine. This is a This is a Cuban sandwich, so it has the shredded pork, and then it has like the sliced hamon or the ham pressed down. And with the pickle, I told him to put the pickle on the side because I was being stupid. I'm like, I don't know if I want this or not right now. I ended up eating everything with some plantain chips. Very yummy, and it was served at this coffee shop. At this coffee shop, I had just came from the gym, and then I freshened up a little bit, and I was like, I'm gonna sit down and write this recommendation letter. Teehee. So that one day I didn't stream, it's because I was being so responsible. No, you're so good, gamer. I literally just send it over to you, and then you just relive the experience again. But this place was very cutesy. It was not too far off. I like their drinks. I ended up getting a matcha chai frappuccino, and I ended up getting a cubano just because I'm stupid. I cannot tell you the amount of times I'm like, I want a fun drink, and I got multiple fun drinks, you know? Could you buy the cups? Did you buy the cups? No, I didn't buy any cups. I know that sucks. I am a fake fan. But it was really nice here. It was really nice to work here. I don't get many opportunities to work at a coffee shop. I don't really like working outside of my room, but I thought I would feel a little bit more productive here, and I did. And then when I felt like I overstayed my welcome, I got a second drink. The reason why I'm making fun of myself about getting multiple drinks is because I don't know if I have a picture of it. I don't, but I went to this coffee place, or like drink place that specialized in fun drinks. They had coffee, they had energy drinks, they had it all, you name it. This was the weekend that Baz and Lamork went to Otacon, and I was like, I really want to try this fun drink place. I don't know if I'm gonna go back here next time, so I really want to try one and done deal. Cubs. There were 4 drinks I wanted to try, so my dumb butt ordered 4 drinks for myself, and I drank them all. I don't have a picture. I never uploaded the drinks here, but there's a picture of just me with my tip of push self, and you just see 4 drinks in the background. I was so hydrated, but I drank like a butterbeer knockoff. I drank like a mango juice, like with coconut cream. That was divine. That had mango pieces. It's so rare to get like a drink with mango pieces. Then I got 2 random Dr. Peppers. One I can't remember, and the other one had raspberry. So I was like, oh wow. Are you okay? You could have fed some to my plants? No, you know I was okay, Baz. Literally, when we went to the other drink place, and my dumb butt brought 2 drinks. Okay, hear me out. I went to another drink place with Baz, and one drink place had like this Dr. Pepper, but with strawberry. syrup and some other stuff with coconut cream, and the other one was this Mountain Dew that had dragon fruit pieces and Mountain Dew, and I don't remember the other stuff, but I got both and I drank both I think the same day. I'm sorry, Baz. Oh my gosh, no, the plants would have died drinking that. I wouldn't. Rip says I did that in Japan, so it's fine. Bestie, exactly. What's with your bladder? Brother, it's either I drink 4 drinks a day or I drink nothing. Your craving's like, now I'm gonna go there. Brother, get the Mountain Dew one. That's the one that we liked, right? The strawberry Dr. Pepper one was really nice though, I won't lie to you. But I think I just like Dr. Pepper variations now. But I'm telling you, Cubs, I gotta convert you to Dr. Pepper, raspberry, and some coconut cream. Make it at home. Get some coconut milk or something. Make it at home, shake it up, think of me, and be like, wow, Tippa, you changed my life forever. And I'll be like, welcome. I will politely hydrate though. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's with my bladder or my stomach. The amount that I can eat sometimes is like outrageous. It's crazy because I'm like lean everywhere else. Like my arms are like 6 and whatnot. I get the belly to feed all the food and drink all the drinks. Yeah, sounds so good. Please try it. The syrups are becoming more popular and easily accessible at local restaurants, so I'm really happy to try to see if I can recreate that again in the future. But Dr. Pepper good! Dr. Pepper good! I ended up going to a boba place that was very cutesy. I had their matcha and I did enjoy it. It was like a highly rated boba place, so I'm like, oh, I'll try. Oh yeah. I went to Yeehaw Land Capital. Maybe? Wait. What's the capital of Texas again? I did not go to the capital. I went to the second capital. How about that? Anyway, and ended up getting some, sorry that's barbecue here. And so I ended up getting more brisket, pulled pork. I got peach cobbler because I wanted to eat half and leave the rest for Baz because Baz was sleeping this day. And then I got mac and cheese as the side with I think burnt pork bits on top of it. That's how they served it. Very tasty. And again, Cubs, this was at 11 a.m. I kept eating breakfast every single hecking day. Or barbecue for breakfast every single hecking day, it felt like, or every weekend it would be like this. And the reason why I kept going so early is because I kept getting scared that if I'm not like the first in line, or not the first, but like if I don't go there early, what I want will sell out. And I'm like, I'm only gonna be there once. Breakfast, the most important meal of the day, honestly, and this kept me so full. So I'm not mad, but I'm like, ugh. But very cutesy place. Oops. Am I done? Oh, this is a cutesy place. But I also, you know, the thing is that if I go out anywhere, I have to kind of make it like a day. I know that sounds probably very miserable, but as someone who didn't really want to stay inside all day, because, oh, don't get me wrong, I will stay inside all day if you let me. But like if I'm at my room or at the computer or something like that, you know? So I was like, okay, well, if we're gonna travel, you know, to this area for this food, why don't we try to do like 2 other things, you know? And normally it could be a food and a snack and like a place to like sightsee. And that's basically what I ended up doing with Lamorque. So we ended up going to this art museum and I'm like, oh, that's me right here. Or maybe this is me with the side eye now. But it's very interesting and very, very pretty art. Like this, I will never not be impressed with people who could sculpture. Sorry, let me cover the nip knot really quick in case I get banned. But to see the folds on the clothes and everything like that, and how pretty and soft it looks, even though, you know, this is literally hard as rocks because it is. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm a sucker for patterns, so I really like these plates. And I don't know what I have for last. Oh, this guy! Anyway, Star! Hi, Star. Hi, welcome! Oh my gosh, hi! No, you're so good! Enjoy your class. I hope school and your semester have been treating you super duper 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 well. So enjoy, gamer! And thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. What SCP is that exactly? He was so like goopy looking when you go up to him too, but it's just like That's just a guy. Huh? Anyway, we went to the merch shop, and look, you could get Vincent Van Gogh, and you could pull off his ear, and you could give it to someone that you love. Yeah, I was not paying money for this, but I think that's such a cute, silly gimmick. It's so cute. This drawing really spoke to me, or art painting really spoke to me because the void in her eyes. I don't know. It's just there's something kind of like unsettling about it that I had really liked. Oh my goodness. I like this because of the patterns and the guys playing Twister. So fun, so exciting. You're looking at a straight A student and I'm totally using the tips you suggested. Oh, gamer, I'm so happy. Oh, cry, sobs, tears. Oh. Who was it? No, wait, before I do that, really quick. Not the tangent. Starbucker, I'm so happy that you're doing so well. And this is your first semester, right? Keep up the great work and do your very best. Again, take breaks, take care of yourself, love life, and keep continuing the good work, okay, gamer? Mwah. So the tangent I was gonna go on is that Big Ham raided into someone the other day, and I don't remember who it was. I'm so sorry to that person who's probably listening, being like, it was me, and I'll be like, I'm sorry. It was my first time I felt like meeting. But they're like, I know you. And I'm like, that always shocks me when someone's like, I know you. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even know myself, brother. What do you mean? But they're like, I see you do your study streams. And they're like, oh, I felt inspired. And that's what I'm doing today. And I'm like, you felt inspired by me? And it's like so cute, so sweet. I was like, ah! So it's always really nice to see other people. It's like, yeah, no, I'm doing this because this, and I'm like, you're so cute. Thank you so much, you know? Oh, brother. Ram said, I joined during the latter part, so IDK if you said it already, but how do you feel about the heat when you were there? Miserable. So it's already kind of hot in Bearcat Mountain. It was 107 degrees. Sorry, let's get the Celsius out. Hold on. All right, come on. Let's get it moving. 107. It was 41 degrees Celsius at one point, Cubs. 41 degrees Celsius, aka 107 degrees Fahrenheit. I was not having it. The AC on my hour drive because the traffic was not cooling down. I was like, they're like, this is the hottest day of the summer, and I'm like, guys, is this a heat wave? And everyone's like, no, this is just normal Texan weather. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know. So I'm like, oh, okay. Anything above 25, I'm out, brother. I wish. Oh, let me see if I can snooze this ad. But yeah, the weather, I'm used to the heat, but this heat was a little bit different. Thankfully, it's a drier heat, so it's not too bad. It's just the sun beaming and cooking you, but that's about it, you know? But yeah, I keep cool, chug water, chug 4 drinks, why not? Probably, maybe that's why I was chugging all those drinks, huh? Anyway. Ichi says Tippa the influencer? Ahaha, you know it. Anyway. Anything over 25 and I'm out? I have to see what 25 is. 77? Oh, brother. At least you could cook your eggs anywhere? Brother, I'll just cook them in the kitchen. It's fine. It's okay. Anyway, another beautiful sculpture. Does this dox me? No, it doesn't. Cool. I was like, let me look at it again. But I don't know. This one reminded me of Little Goody Two Shoes a little bit, so I was very happy, you know? Da-dang! The worst part about Texas is that if you want to put your window down, it's just dry, hot air blowing back into you. So I'm like, ooh. Go, go! Oh, brother. You know, I think I have to fix my alerts one day. Today's not the day, but I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, why does it cut off? Marsha! Marsha! I have to DM you later. Don't let me forget. Wait, I'm putting it in my to-do list. Wait. Hold on. To-do list. Message Marshall. Yay! Marshall, thank you so much for 37 hecky months. I will watch you over Call of Duty's Black Ops 6 showcase going on right now. Thank you, gamer. I am so honored and so flattered and also so thankful for the continued support for 37 hecky months. So thank you! Thank you. But yeah. I hope you're having a good time. I'm having a good time recalling memories. This is the time Baz cooked the steak! It was so delicious! Look at the color! Look at the perfection! And we ate it with some instant Bob Evans mashed potatoes, some microwavable ones, and Baz is like, I never had this. Brother, we mixed in some garlic butter in it. So divine, and also with some broccoli. Oh, it was so tasty. It was a bad crust. No, the taste was good. The taste was so good, and I got to eat that for leftovers the next day. So divine, so delicious. Baz is an expert cook. I was telling Baz I haven't had steak in a really long time, and I think Baz corrected me, and I said, okay, well, I haven't had steak in a longer time. And I was like, oh, this is so good. Oh, I think Baz is like, but Texas de Brazil? I'm like, that didn't count. Okay, this home cook, mwah, chef kiss, thank you. I kept seeing very interesting cars. I'm obviously at a light, but Hamburger, Texas, and tell your cat I said pss, 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 pss. Were there stickers? Mothman is real. Live, laugh, lurk. And I couldn't tell you what this other one says. My phone quality was very zoomed in. And then we went to the grocery store and it said bare naked. Bare naked. Because we're like, well, how dare you post this? Anyway, so I'm gonna speed run. More barbecue for breakfast. I will never forget. I went here and then Ryan had called and she's like, Are you good? Are you good to talk? I'm like, yeah, I'm just eating alone at a restaurant. She's like, you're so brave. So I'm just talking to myself, eating this, and the guy stops me because he's like, what is what you're eating? But I have my earbud in, and obviously you can't see my ears apparently. And I was just like, oh, this. So this is pulled pork. They gave you bread. This is a jalapeno pork belly popper, and this is elote. So this was like a corn with brisket and some other stuff. I ate this later, okay? This is not eat all. I could not finish all of this. But it was crazy because originally the meal is like 1/2 of a pound of pork or something like that, and I'm like, can I get like a quarter? And so they gave me 1/4, and I'm like, this is already so much, so much. Texas waffles, yeehaw! Thank you, Lamork, for making me waffles in the morning. Right? Like, I don't know, it's such a cute gesture when like other people cook for you. I don't know, it's just so cute. Went to a coffee shop where I continued talking to myself because I was actually talking to Ryan in my earbud, being like, oh my gosh, Texas! Or sorry, Yeehaw! Oh, okay. This story has to wait until after break, okay? You have to stay for the story because I want to tell you how much, and I kid you not. Please excuse my language. This is when my school messaged me, and I absolutely lost it. But has to wait after these sponsored messages and break and blah 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 blah. But TLDR really quick is that Baz and Lamork, this was my celebration dinner basically. We went to a Korean barbecue place, and that's why you see these delicious meats all dressed up in a circle, and this is Baz being the best home cook chef again at a Korean barbecue restaurant. But yeah, this whole story, we're gonna be here for a little bit, so that's why I let the 3-minute ad play, and we'll be so good. So I will see you cups in a little bit. Make sure to stand up and stretch, hydrate, and eat something super duper yummy if you have to. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes, okay? Bye! Bye. Meow! Hi Cubs, I am back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your patience with the 3-minute ad break. I appreciate it very, 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 very much. Alright, I know it's like Tippa, the cliffhanger, and I'm like, Cubs, you have to hear me out. So we're getting towards the end of our adventures for Yeehaw Land, and then we'll go ahead and we'll talk about New York for a little bit, which will be much easier because it's much easier to describe what happened in maybe a few days rather than what happened like the entire 6 weeks. So this was my celebratory dinner at Korean barbecue with Baz and Lamork, and we're celebrating and we're like, yay, congratulations on finishing 6 weeks. This is the day before I leave. So it's a random Tuesday basically when my my thing stops, and then I'm like, oh, by the time I return the car and everything, I'm gonna fly out the next day. It'll make my life easier, no worries, whatever. I'm in talks with my professor basically, and for one of the assignments for the journal, she's just like, hey, there's a problem with this journal, can you fix it? You have to say what you learned. And I'm like, well, I learned this. And then she took it as a very sassy response. She's like, you just can't put that. You can't just say I learned so and so in front of the thing I told you to fix. And I'm like, but that's what I learned. So I didn't say that. I just rewrote it all. It's whatever. And so we're in talks like right before the dinner, and I'm like, okay, we're good to go. Don't even worry, okay? And so we go out to eat. We're talking the whole time, car ride. We're putting out the meats and whatever, or they're getting set. Oh my gosh, they're getting set up for the meats and whatever. And I look at my phone and I get a message back from my professor. And my professor, and I quote with this thing, hi Tippa, hi Tippa, I was actually in the process of sending you an email. I need to schedule a meeting with you because of issues with your CPI submissions and you not meeting the required ratings to pass your first rotation. Please let me know if you have any availability tomorrow after 5 p.m. ET. So I'm at Korean barbecue, and she literally tells me, and this is how I took it, is that, hey, for the past 6 weeks, you did not meet the requirements for your rotation, and because of that, you have failed. And if you fail your first rotation, there's a high likelihood that you actually get kicked out of the program. Now, no one really fails. There was a story that someone did fail because they had like a really bad attitude or something like that, and they got kicked out of the entire program. So the past 3 years of them doing work really meant nothing. So I'm here trying not to break down sobbing, being like, what did I do wrong? Like, why, what? And I'm trying not to cry, and then Lamork is like, hey, are you okay? And I just like start bursting out crying. I'm like, oh, look at the email. I'm like trying to talk, but I can't talk, and I'm sobbing because I'm like, I literally lifted up my life, moved over here for 6 weeks to do what I think was okay, worked for free, and you're telling me I failed? What? I was losing it. I messaged my clinical instructor. I'm like, hey, this is the email that I got. Do you know, like, is it a misunderstanding? And my CI is like, no, you passed. I don't know what happened. I'll go ahead and message her and I'll call her and whatever. And I'm like, okay. And I'm just trying, like, I'm like, I feel so bad because I'm like, when I cry, I lose my appetite. So I'm just like, I'm not even really hungry anymore. Like, I'm not hungry. I'm just gonna stop crying. Like, this is supposed to be like a celebratory thing. How dare she do it at like, and keep in mind, this is like 8 p.m. I get this like email notification. Why is she emailing calling me at 8 p.m. at my celebratory dinner. I was absolutely losing it. So, I don't message her that day. It's the next day when my flight's supposed to leave. I message her and I'm like, hey, look, listen, I don't have any availability to meet today because by the time I get home, because I'm going from CDT to EDT, I'm gonna lose an hour. Can we meet the day after or something like that? And so we do. We get to meet after, and honestly, everything that she had told me, and I mean this in the most politest ways, could have been an email. She literally just said, hey, your submission for this, you just need to change your rating really quick. And that's all you need to do, and type up like a new sentence for each one to show your improvement. Give yourself this score and you passed. You're fine. And I'm like, oh, I thought you gave me this impression that I had failed and that I did something wrong and that my clinical instructor didn't like me because I must have done something so horrendous. And she's like, no. And I'm like, oh. I could not tell you the amount of emotions. And the worst part is that about the meeting, because she wanted to schedule, she was just so vague. I'm like, please tell me if I passed or not. You know, she didn't want to tell me anything. And now I was talking to Ryan about this, and she's like, maybe legally she wasn't able to tell you anything, which is why it had to be a meeting. But I sat there for like a day of anxiety of like, she's gonna tell me I failed or something. You know what I mean? But it just turned out to be like a very honest mistake on my end of like, hey, you just need to do this thing. And I'm like, okay. Did I pass? She's like, there was never any mention of you like failing. And I'm like, but you said I didn't meet the requirements. She's like, yeah, but you didn't fail. And I'm like, huh? Huh? So it's like, wow, you weren't all that for nothing. Yay! Don't you feel so good? I was like, I'm so done with her. Get pranked, idiot. Yeah, that's how I felt. I felt like an egg on my face. I was just like, I felt so bad because I'm like, I'm so sorry. I just felt so bad. I was just like I'm like, I cried in front of Baz. I'm sorry, Baz. I'm sorry. Like, I felt like I emotionally scarred you. I did not mean to cry because I'm just like, oh. She should be top phrasing. She should be, because I don't know. The food slapped them. This was great. This was divine, high quality meats all around. And they had some frogs. Like, I could not be mad at this place. They got a blue frog. They got a pink frog. I was pretty happy. Very authentic place. The salad, the veggies, everything slapped. The meat slapped. Whatever we had first, again, was my favorite. Frogs, 10 out of 10. All right, we're done. We're done with Texas. And so that was my 6 weeks. Thanks for joining me on that fun, wacky thread. Anyway, so I come back from Texas on Wednesday, and I fly out to New Bearcat City on Saturday. I don't know what I did Thursday and Friday. I could not tell you. But Saturday came in, and the flight was at 5. Oh, Ryan on Friday, I was still packing, and so I'm like, oh, well, come over to my house and we'll, you know, carpool together, blah, 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 blah. This girl does not come to my house until midnight. We have to wake up at 4 o'clock to get to our flight that leaves at 7. I'm like, hey, Ryan, not for anything, I'm gonna unalive you. You're coming to my house at midnight? I was so miserable that morning. But then, you know, obviously when you get there and you land, you have the adrenaline that pushes you forward. So that was very fun. We ended up taking the bus and train out of the airport just to get to where we need to go. So sorry, I'm doing these really fast. I'm sorry. Here's a bridge. Here's the scene. Here you go, subway. Ooh, New York aesthetic. Wow, so pretty. Wow, so cool. Well, super fun having you over. Let's go to the Renaissance fair. Yeah, let's do it, brother. Super fun. Thank you. Yeah, let's do it. I will come back in the winter when it's not 107 degrees. And Highland, by the way, if I didn't get to say hi, I'm so sorry. Ooga boogats, yeah. But yeah, very cool. Big towers, tiny people, big building, New York. And I sent this picture to Big Ham, a much blurrier version, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this Metal Gear? Is this Metal Gear at the end where they do the fight? Where's the guy? Where's the president statue? But is this it? Is this it? Beacup's like, no. So funny. But I got to meet Aura and we met up for a cute sweet treat. This was a shaved ice. It was like shaved milk ice with strawberry and matcha and little mochi bites. So good. So good. So tasty. Thanks again, Bass, for being a gracious host for our club leader. Exactly! Thank you! Thank you for being such a great host, honestly. Literally, I had no problem staying there. And I thought I was, not in a negative sense. I'm just like, ugh, I'm gonna be in the living room, blah, blah, blah. Did not affect me or cared at all whatsoever. I never woke up and was like, my sleep is ruined forever. I just passed out immediately. I felt more bad for them because because it's an hour time zone difference, I was going to bed at like 8 p.m. their time. And I'm like, I'm so sorry that you guys are now obligated to stay quiet around me who's sleeping in the living room at 8 p.m. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Is it Metal Gear? No. Alright, Cubs, forgive me. Sorry for being nocturnal? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not being nocturnal. Oh my gosh. No, you never woke me up with your snacks. It was third roommate who woke me up from coughing. I woke up from his coughs once, and I think I only woke up from you once when you had dropped something in the pantry. But I was like, huh? And then I go back to sleep. I'm like, if it's not like a immediate emergency, back to sleep, baby. No worries, no worries. Third roommate. The highest of honors. I don't know him online to give him an online handle name. Sorry. Unless you're secretly him, just let me know. Yeah, no. Okay, Baz, we go to NYC again. No big deal. No worries. But yeah. So Cubs, you have to forgive me. You know how I'm like, ooh, money, ooh, this. There was a stupid joke, inside joke that me and Ryan had for a little bit. And it was brought up again when I had showed her some photos, and she's like, oh wow, this. And I was like, yeah, you told me the story before. What was it in reference from? And she's like, oh, it's like, you know, Greek mythology. Are you familiar with Hades Town? And I'm like, oh, you mentioned it before because it's like a musical, you know? And she's like, yeah, I would really like to see Hades Town one day. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, musicals are kind of expensive, so you know, I get it, it's whatever. I took up for my savings so we can go to Hades Town together so she could see a musical, because she says she's only been to New York once when she was like very young and she doesn't really remember it. And so I'm like, yeah, let's just do this. And so it's so funny how I get the tickets, because I'm asking her like IRL. I'm like, you know, we're going to Breaking Dimensions, so it's a concert, and Aura again got us like the best seats in the house. Thank you, Aura, thank you! And so we're like, you know, you wouldn't have cared if we sat anywhere, right? Me asking her like if we sat, you know, wherever we sit, it doesn't matter. And she's like, oh, you know, just as long as we're there, I'd be happy. And I'm like, you wouldn't care if we were like on top with like a little bit of a view, right? She's like, no, I really wouldn't care. Like anything would have been fine. And I'm like, but it's her first Broadway musical. I made it went a little ham. So it was so funny because we have this whole day, and Aura's into this plan as well, because when I meet her right after this, the musical's at 8, and so it's 7 o'clock right now, and I'm like, oh, okay, we have to go now. We've had a long day. This same day we flew in from Bearcat Mountain and we got here at 10. We've been out all day. And so, you know, obviously Ryan's like, yeah, it is late, we should go home. And I'm like, oh, Ryan, are you tired? And she's like, I just want to sit somewhere. And I'm like, oh, we'll sit all right. I'm like, I just need to do one more thing, but I have to do it before it closes. And she's like, oh, okay. She doesn't question me what it is, by the way. But that's kind of her planning in general, because she's like, I just trust you, Tippa. And I'm like, aw. She's like, I don't care what we do, because everything that you plan, like, we both enjoy it. And I'm like, yeah, that's the whole purpose of the planning, so we can both enjoy it. Nothing's ever like so one-sided that, like, if it was so one-sided, I wouldn't plan it, you know what I mean? And Hades Town, even though I'm not familiar with musicals or whatnot, or Greek mythology in itself, it was actually an awesome experience. We ended up sitting all the way in the back, but like in the middle, and so this is a very poor blurry view of it. And honestly, it was such a blast the whole production team as a whole, I was like stunned. I was in awe. It's something I think everyone should experience once, at least one musical. Now the tickets are a little expensive, a little bit over $100, but the experience is worth it. It's so funny. Anyway, I never actually got to finish the story. So the funny thing is that we're in like Broadway, and she's still not understanding where we're going or what we're seeing, and she just thinks we're going to go eat somewhere. Because I tell you, when I make a plan, we do 2 fun things and we go eat, and then we get like a fun treat. But we had just came from our fun treat. She's like, I thought you were just gonna get a second fun treat. And I'm like, what? But she stops right here in front of the sign, and she's like, can I take a photo of this? I always wanted to see Hadestown. Because she thought we were gonna walk past it. And I'm like, yeah, sure, you can take a photo. And so I like grab her hand, and I like pull her over to the line that's forming of people going in. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, we're gonna go see Hadestown. And she's like, she starts crying. She's like, really? And I'm like pulling up the tickets on my phone. I'm like, yeah, it's right here. We're gonna go see Hadestown. She's like, no way. She's so funny. I'm like, yeah, you told me you wanted to go. And I'm telling her the whole like, yeah, I asked you about the seats and everything. Don't you remember? And she's like, I thought you were talking about breaking dimensions. And I'm like, yeah, I was, but we already had tickets for that. Why would I ask you? Like, that was so funny. So it was very racy, but Hadestown, very good. And we ended up going to Times Square, which is right besides it. And I know it's very blurry, but this is a Genshin ad. So cute, I love it. So cute. But yeah, no, it was good tears, and she like loved it. She was like, we had a great time. It was very good. So I got home after. Let me see. New York. Oh my gosh, Anime NYC. However, a humongous con. Big, huge. Technically 3 floors. First, second, and then there's like a secret kind of third somewhere. There, yeah, like here. And it's crazy. And this is a Sunday, mind you. There's still a good chunk of people here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It was nice and cool, which was my own surprise. They really know how to handle the amount of like bodies there. But yeah, got some Hololive. These are the advertisements for the earbud stuff they're selling. So that's super fun, super exciting. They're so beautiful. That's my wife right here. Go go! TV! Thank you so very much for your continued support for 8 whole hecky months as the Sugar Bear. I appreciate it very much. Thank you! Enter the "it's been 84 years" meme. For how long you've been gone, happy to hear you yapping again, and welcome back. Thank you, Galmer! I love yapping. I've been yapping for 2.5 hours. Non-stop yap. How am I gonna do the karaoke? I don't know. But my voice is warmed up. Yeah. But thank you, gamer. Thank you for the welcome back. We're just going over the as I sip some water. Trip photos, and it should be right fast, you know? I will politely hydrate though. Omona! I went to her shop, and it's very cute. She has all these fishy bags, which are so cute. So cute. She had Fua Moko, so I definitely grabbed hands on one. Obviously got Mokoko for Ryan. But it was so sad. So I had this whole conversation on Twitter about like her Breaking Dimension shirt, where I'm like, hands down, this is so cute. I wish this was the official shirt for the concert, because for whatever reason, if you look at the official shirt for the concert, the text is like weirdly misaligned. I don't know. It looks a little bit weird, so I've been very hesitant about getting it. Also, it's like $35, or $40, I don't remember. I was like, I don't know if I want it that bad, but I wanted like memorabilia to be like, I was at this con, you know, or I was at this concert, you know. But unfortunately, when you go at the last day of the con, of course things are going to be sold out, so haha, teehee, haha, ho ho. But I ordered it online, so it's fine. But I was just like, aw. Yeah, lots of Hololive, whole thing based off it. My girls, Fuala, Mokoko, and everyone else. But they're so cute. I still don't know what this is for. Can I be honest with you? The guild EN thing happening. If anyone has actual answers of what this actually is, I would really appreciate it, because I still don't know. DB says everything below 3 hours of yapping, we would have searched for the real Tippa out there. Brother, I would have been here. Right here, baby. Hololive Isekai? Yeah, but like for what? Like a series or? It's like a Hololive alternative. Okay, because I'm like, what? Hi, Lamorne Kayado, welcome. But yeah, no, the booth, humongous. The art, cute. All the Hololive stuff, cute. Oh, it's shorts? Oh, okay. Because I'm like, huh? I did the personality test and got Raura. Raura. I'm also a sucker for personality tests, so I don't know. But I saw Gigi! I saw Gigi! I cannot tell you how much. Hold on. I'm. Oop. Oop. Ah! Okay. Hold on. So when Gigi debuted, sorry, you're gonna see the video. Wait, will you still be able to see the video? Anyway, she did Hitomania, and if you're vaguely familiar with Hitomania, this song is how do you say it? I made like a little like beat super MV, I guess, for it a little bit. But look, this is it's her! It's her! It's her! It's her! It's her! It's her! So I'm just very like so excited. But yeah, no, the song is so good. Have it in the background really quick. I'll lose it secretly. Anyway, so yeah, the original artist was there and they had her in a little bag. I'm like, oh, I met her in the flesh, she's so cute! And I brought Gigi merch as well, so very excited. Hololive again, on the opposite side of the booth that you saw the girls, they had like a little TV where they did live events. They had Hollow Armus here with Gold Bullet and Gerard here. I didn't stay for too long because I had just walked into the artist alley, so I'm like, I'm so sorry. But eagles can reach altitudes over what? A, 10,000 feet. B, 5 feet. Or C, your mother. Roselli would have picked C. Roselli, thoughts? I'm like, oh, they're so cute. And then we heard Elizabeth perform and she did a lot of singing and karaoke. Elizabeth has such a beautiful voice. I'm so happy about her being in Hololive. I'm happy for the whole branch of Justice being in Hololive, you know? But yeah. Go on, hi gamer! Hi, welcome! Hi gamer. All answers are correct. You and Marshall are correct. Yeah, but B is saying it's only 5 feet, you know? But is this over? I don't know. It's fine. It's whatever. Anyway, so yeah, the concert! Can I tell you guys something honest? So, getting from the con to the concert was about an hour of public transportation ride. Keep in mind, me and Ryan are in full Moko outfits right now. And I'm like, oh gosh darn it, how are we going to, you know, do public transportation? How are we going to do this business without, you know... how is this going to work? Thankfully, when you are a Hololive... Sorry, we're going to just watch this in the meanwhile. That's her! That's her! I watched her in the flesh! I watched her! Okay, anyway. Yeah, so I was like, how are we going to do this? Thankfully, again, everyone who's going to Breaking Dimensions looked like they were going to Breaking Dimensions. That's not me assuming. They literally had like the happies, like the, you know, like the jackets that have like the characters' faces on them, or like the pen lights and all that stuff. I was just like, yeah, are you going to Breaking Dimensions? Yeah, we're going too. We should go together. I kid you not, when me and Ryan were walking out the con, we were like trying to get anyone to be like, oh wow, you're going to a con, let's go to the con together. And only if they were doing public transportation. I had one person, I'm like, let's go together. And they're like, actually, we drove here. And I'm like, actually, no, never mind. I will be on public transportation. I looked at a big group and I'm like, all right, Ryan, we should go with them if they're getting over to public transportation, so we're in a big group, so it won't be weird. They left without us. Okay, I found another big group that was going. They walked into an Uber. Okay, Ryan, I'm looking at the Uber rides from the con to the venue, and it's like $80. Okay, Ryan, I love you. I don't have $80 money right now, and I know if it's split, it's $40. Look, let's just pay the $250 for the bus and hope. Just hope everything goes well because I have $250 money. I don't have $40 money. So it was not direct transport. We took 3 different trains to get there. So it's fine. It's whatever. You balls too hard, Tippy. Now I have to suffer the consequences. But it's fine because like the first 2, I think we're like one line transfer, so it was okay. But again, we're all in we're in cosplay. So when we get to the station that's right by the con, I see this guy in an Ina Happy, and his name is Matthew, by the way. I owe Matthew my life. I added Matthew on Discord. Matthew, if you're here, hey, how's it going? But I was like, oh, you're going to Breaking Dimensions? Obviously, the guy dressed up in Ina Happy says yes. I said, wow, we're going to Breaking Dimensions too. You want to go together? So we do. We do, and we also run into these other 2 girls who are in cosplays, but they're not going to Breaking Dimensions. They're like, oh, I just feel comfortable to see other cosplayers here, you know? I'm like, that's fair. You're literally in our situation if we didn't have an event going on, you know? So it was just really funny. And then we run into another guy, and he's like, oh, are you guys going to Breaking Dimensions? And it's like, yeah. And we're like, we are too. And these heckers are like, yeah, we both went Saturday. Like, both Matthew and this other guy, his name is Paul. I didn't get to add him on Discord, Sag. But, he's like, yeah, I went Saturday. I'm like, you both went Saturday? I'm so jealous. So greedy though, right? No, I'm just kidding. But it's fine. If they could afford it and they were able to get the tickets, brother, do it. Just do it. So they already knew where they were going, and you know, they're coming from the con, so I'm like, oh, you guys have a full day, have fun, all right. And so we're following them, and we get more people. It's like, oh, are you going to Breaking Dimensions? Are you? And so at this point, we're a group of 9 on the train. And no one else is in cosplay, but they're wearing their happies, or there was a couple who wore Fuamoko shirts, like the Omo Cat ones of, I'm not a Chihuahua, I'm Fuawa, or the other one who's wearing, I'm not a Fuawa, I'm Mokoko. And I'm like, how cute. There's people wearing Breaking Dimension shirts. So cute. So we end up going into line. And I'm like, Matthew, I owe you my life. Matthew's like somewhere in the corner. But we get to the King Theater safely. We get a bunch of bow bows on the way here. We get in. Me and Ryan were laughing because we're like, oh god, we have to pee. And it's like, do you think the lines are gonna be long? And we look around and we're like, no. The reason why I say this is because this event was predominantly male, which again, nothing wrong with or anything like that. It was just so funny because at the theater, during the intermission, there was a line down the stairs wrapping around to go to the women's restroom. So we were like, what if that's us again? What if that's us? Brother, we walked in and out of that restroom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ignore the no photo sign. I kind of noticed it afterwards, but it's fine. But these are the plushes that they're gonna have. I thought they were so cute. Again, I was rushing. Whoops, just ignore it. Illegal ignore it. Just ignore it, okay? Connect the World concert in the men's restroom had a line instead of the women's restroom. Yeah, exactly. I was just like, criminal? Yeah, it's criminal that didn't have full Moko, okay? Anyway. So yeah, me and Ryan went to Breaking Dimensions. We ended up sitting towards the back, all that jazz. I'm like, oh, I'm so sad because I'm sure if we would have got there earlier, we could have been on screen and whatnot. But it was really, really nice, you know? The venue is very pretty. And look, it's just so, like, ornate. I'm like, us weebs, we don't belong here. But I hope they have a much bigger venue next time. All the seats are full. Except the seat next to us. Yeah, the person didn't come. That was actually really weird. But yeah. I'm so sad. If you're on screen, your cover would have been blown. Ah, it's fine. I was masked up, brother. We're gonna look out for you during the day 2 viewing. Yeah, please, if you find us. I looked at the free preview because I wanted to show another friend, and I was just like, oh, I don't see me, so it's fine. But we got there again when it was starting. So, ooh. Anyway, so we went to the Lunar Festival pop-up event, and this one actually, like, it's very cute. I love the art and everything like this, but this event sucked butt because it's gacha. So whatever you get for your stuff, your stickers, your shiken catchies, the boards, stickers, badges, charms, they're all gacha. So me and Ryan had waited out here an hour trying to get full Moko and like start trading, and thankfully it worked out for us. We never got full Moko shrines, but we got everything else, and I couldn't be happy. Don't people trade at those events? They do, but we had to sit there an hour staring at people what they opened, being like, oh my gosh this, oh my gosh this. We saw someone pull a Fawawa when the person really wanted Ina, so I'm like, I have a Watame, do you want her instead? And he's like, yeah, I'll take her. I'm like, thank you. So yeah, it was very mean because the merch is relatively expensive too. But we were so dedicated because we're trying to make our Ida bag, so yeah. I waited an hour at the Tokyo Skytree trying to get Gorilla Sound, but no one wanted to trade him. Yeah, I'm so sorry. This is where I lost it though. But anyway, the pop-up event was good. The restaurant that they're holding it at, not as good. It was not tasty. But Cheeseball Man, I'm like, is that Ampo? And I was like, I was losing. I'm like, that's Ampo. So if you don't know Ampo, he is one of my favorite YouTuber content makers. Like, I love my streamers like Ludwig on YouTube and whatnot. This is definitely one of my favorite content creators. Cheeseball Man is no hero, and I have proof. And if you scan this, it's a guy with what do you call it? It is Ampo. Both of these are Ampo, by the way, mind you. It's Ampo in a fat suit. He goes through a whole story about it. I'll link it. Cubs, if you are bored, you need to watch this video, and not because it's like, oh, I'm bored. No, he is so good.
Who is and what
like literally. Hold on.
is Cheeseball Man? They hold a simple message from a masked man wishing to remain anonymous.
He is anonymous. He doesn't want you to know who. You know how superheroes are always anonymous.
Wait, hold on.
He became a
Come see me eat
popularity.
this entire jar
Yeah, watch me eat this entire jar of cheese ball.
of cheese balls on April 27th.
If you cheese ball, they will come.
Man, he really did draw a huge crowd here.
마스크를 쓴 한 남성이 보이는데요.
Hey
Anyway, so yeah. Wait, there's like a few seconds left of this.
everybody, my name is Anthony Poe and I am Cheeseball Man. I spent the past 7 months role-playing as a superhero in New York City. And to be totally honest, I did not want to make this video. I'll talk a lot about it at the end, but until then, let me tell you a fantastic story. It all started about 9.
Alright, there you go. So yeah, if you want to watch the rest of the video, I linked it up there. But yeah, I was New York's Cheeseball Man. He does so many great videos. Sorry, you can't see them all. He did a... Can I do this? Is it appropriate if I do that? Sorry, you can't see the things. But I made 20 strangers join a dating show. That was fun. I faked the alien invasion in Florida. Hilarious. I spent 200 days undercover as a furry. Insightful. Like, it's very good. And I liked this content before. He was in college and basically he just wanted to document his time with his friends. And then he's like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm getting a career. He left a year ago and came back 3 months ago, and he's like, every month I'm gonna upload one new video, basically. Is that Rubber Ross got famous? I'm not entirely sure about Rubber Ross's story, to be honest, you know? Eating eggs? That's how he got famous, brother. Say no more. But yeah, his videos are very, like, popular. Disturbing students as Perry the Platypus from 5 years ago for 50 million. Harassing people with Fat Yoshi, 12 million. Like, it's just oddly... Every episode of Breaking Bad, I can finally watch this now. Yeah, good to see him back. Yeah, so good. So when I saw this, walking back home, I was like, what the? And the video, I think if you scan the QR link, let me see. Let me see if I can link it for you cubs. I'm gonna scan it with my phone. The Instagram post. And it's corn. Maybe I could just type it. Hold on. Wow. Instagram. Corn head. Oh, I didn't type that right at all. Corn head killer. But the QR code links directly to this video, which I will not show you cubs, unfortunately, because I am pretty sure this connects to my Instagram, so will not be doxing myself today, unfortunately. Anyway, so yeah, please feel free to check out that video in addition to that, probably after you watch the Cheeseball Man story. There's not really a connection other than, like, you have to watch the video, but it would probably help. But yeah. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Yeah! That's it! Yay! Yeah, if you copy and paste those docs. Oh, that's anyway, but yeah, that's my New York trip. Yay! It was really fun. The concert was really nice. The concert was so good. As I mentioned earlier, we just got a bunch of bow bows. Leaving, I felt like celebrities. It's just like you just hear bow bow and we bow bow back. You hear bow bow in the distance, bow bow back. Someone said to get home safe, Momoko, and Ryan turned her head and she's like, yeah, thanks, you too, and almost fell into a manhole. So that's very on brand for Ryan, unfortunately. Orange cone and everything. Yeah, so do I have Emma's paint here? Ryan lives, so that's really cool. Very fun. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you all for the self-care checks. Give me one moment. Brother, do I not have Emma's paint here anymore? Brother. Let me just set my thing really quick. Strong? Huh? Yeah, I don't know what my Emma's paint thing is. Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't matter. But so funny. Yeah, no, it was crazy. So again, in New York, they have like the little basements and they have like the little doors on the floor, and sometimes they're open, but this thing was open to like the basement. And she almost fell in. And I was just like, oh, I shrunk my stream, did I? Huh? Anyway, so that was really funny. And oh, Latch not here, so I can't recall the story, but I got to meet Tom, I got to meet Vatch, I got to see Aura, but I got to see Aura the day before. And Vatch, and Ryan had walked back onto the same train, so Vatch also has a story of Ryan almost falling into that manhole and me screaming, saying, "No! Stop!" Oh, you're resonating? I'm so sorry. I thought before I started yelling, I thought I was speaking pretty calmly. I'm so sorry. Enjoy your dinner. It's smiley emoji. Tell Bird I said hi. Smiley emoji. Oh. Why is everyone falling in manholes? Because they're cartoon characters, okay? But yeah, it was just so funny. Getting on the train was so funny. Even when we thought I had lost all the Breaking Dimension people, and when we transferred over, we still met other people that said bow bow. It was so fun. You're built like cartoon characters? Brother. Excuse me, another hick to the counter. Monty says if you go to New York and don't fall into a manhole, have you ever been to New York? I'll keep it that way. I don't want to get hurt, you know? Going to New York City and having 3 pianos fall on your head? How about we don't? But yeah, no, everything was so cute. I still have to take pictures of other stuff. Sorry, I'm looking away from my computer really quick. But yeah, no, it was really nice. I got to meet a lot of people, and not even at just the concert, but I met people at the con, like Mint Mine. She gave me some stuff, so I had to just take a few photos of my merch haul for this one, and we should be so good, you know? There are man-shaped holes? They are made to be fallen down? Brothers, you are absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, let us go ahead, and what we're gonna go ahead and do is, now that we're done with both the recap for both Yeehaw Land, sorry, I'm like, and oh my goodness, Yeehaw Land, and sorry, I'm delusional. Bearcat, new Bearcat City. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch it over to some karaoke. As mentioned earlier, I started stream a little bit later because I was having some issues with the karaoke setup, and it will take me just a few moments to go ahead and get that still set up. What we're gonna go ahead and do though is I will politely BRB. I will end stream. I'll BRB to set up things. I will end stream. I'll give myself like a 5-minute break, but I'll also like ping and be like, oh, we're doing karaoke now, or this and that. and then we'll get into it. As I said, we are using Waterdo for tracking, so that's gonna be really interesting in my opinion. So we're gonna see how it works, and if it doesn't work well, then wham 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 wham. BRB any at all, logging back immediately? Oh no. Well, log back in, gamer. I will see you cubs in just a few moments though, but definitely use this time to stand up and stretch. Hopefully we'll get the ball rolling by 3:10. It really should not take too long to get everything set up, but I just in case. And again, I'm making a separate VOD just in case copyright issues and whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, let's politely BRB, which means Spirit Back Gamers Galmers. Okay, see you in a little bit. Ali. Oh. Let me type raffle. No, I keep typoing. I'm going.
かすかに